This is a production of Hockey Night in Oswego. Only on WTOP.
And welcome on into the Deborah F. Stanley Arena for this men's hockey matchup between the defending SUNY champion Oswego Lakers and the Brockport Golden Eagles. Hello everyone, we are live up on the perch for the WTOP 10 pregame show. My name is Luke Spagari, joined by Michelle Smith and Piper Kiernan tonight. Ladies, how are we doing?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here for another military appreciation game.
Absolutely. Piper, what about you?
I'm doing great. I'm very excited for this game. It looks like it's going to be a great matchup.
Absolutely. Now there's no time to waste. It is time to start talking about the contest. The Oswego State Lakers and the Brockport Golden Eagles. Guys, it's early in the season, but there is still plenty to talk about. What is in store for this game? Michelle, I'll start with you.
I'm very excited for tonight. I think that it's going to see a lot from Brockport. They might be up for retribution. I believe they're still winless on their season so far. Sorry, they have 1 win, 2 losses, excuse me there. And Oswego's coming off of a huge win last night in Geneseo. So I think it's going to be very exciting. It could go either way.
Absolutely. Piper, anything from you?
I think that this is truly just going to be a great game. I think there's going to be a lot of head-to-head back-to-back.
Obviously, we've seen Oswego. They had a good preseason. They had a huge win last night that we will get into later in our show. Oswego has a lot to prove. Brockport also has a lot to prove. A tough loss, another thing we will discuss later on. But now we will move on to our next part. Let's check out the history books. Piper, these two teams have had a long history and tons of games. Give me some of the stats on them.
They 100% have a lot of games. Their stats are 101, 6-7 Oswego, so Oswego 100 wins. That's kind of crazy. Last time Oswego lost was in 2014, and then in 2003, they lose about every 11 years. And their last matchup was February 2nd, 2024, Oswego winning 5-1. Shane Bull, who's now graduated, scoring 4 of those goals.
4 goals, that is impressive. Michelle, anything you got for me?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this match. The first one in a little while. First one since I've been here on campus at Oswego, which is always fun to think about. I'm very excited to see if that 11-year curse keeps up.
That would be very interesting to find out, almost like an It storyline with every 27 years or whatever he comes back. But now we're going to move on. Obviously, Oswego with the pure dominance over the Flyers. But now it's time to take a look at some recent history. Michelle, I'll start with you on how Brockport's last game went.
Yeah, so Brockport's last game was last night against Buffalo State. That was going to be Brockport's home opener, and they lost 5-2 on their home ice. Not a very fun night for them. They had 27 shots with only 2 going in, so definitely could have been better. Their junior goalie, Felak, did block 34 shots, though, which is phenomenal for their goaltending.
Absolutely, really tough loss from them. And now, Piper, we'll move on to you. Oswego, talk about that huge win that they had last night.
Yeah, Oswego went to Geneseo, played them last night. They've only been able to score 1 goal in the past 3 years against Geneseo, and last night that was just enough to make them win. And Gavin McCarthy, the goalie, stopped 54 shots he faced to record his first shutout of the season. And in the past 7 years, including yesterday, Oswego's only beat Geneseo twice.
Wow, so some dominance from Geneseo, but not last night. Oswego with an absolutely huge win, and Brockport with a tough loss. Both teams looking for a big win tonight. Now we're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere, because we come back. We will have more on this game right here on WTOP 10.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk.
It's over!
Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests
Their behavior against easy teams, how do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games, only on WTOP.
Oh boy! Welcome back on into the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. My name is Lucas Gary, joined alongside Michelle Smith and Piper Kiernan. Now, we've talked plenty about the history. We had a couple of big games. Oswego with a big win over Geneseo. Brockport, rough loss there. But now we will move on. I want to take a look at the masterminds behind both of these teams. Michelle, we have two great coaches out there on the ice. Tell us a little about them.
Absolutely. So we have head coach Ed Gosick for the Oswego Lakers. This is his 22nd season as head coach here at Oswego. He also played here for 3 years, which I always love to mention. He coached the Oswego Lakers last season to the SUNY championship and to that first qualifying game for the NCAA tournament. He has a 7.18 winning percentage in his career with Oswego. Also behind the Oswego Lakers bench is going to be Danny Colabufo. Danny was the senior captain last year. He's now here behind the bench on the Fred Festa graduate assistantship as assistant coach, which I think is great. Always nice to see familiar faces come back. And then over on Brockport's side, we have Brian Dickinson heading into his 29th season as Brockport's head coach. He's been with the Golden Eagles since 1996. He has a 263, 440, and 67 career record.
So, obviously, we know who has the experience. Ed's Ghost, obviously one of the greatest coaches in Division III hockey. He is truly a mastermind. But now we've done talking about the masterminds. Let's move on to the returners. Excuse me. Let's shift to the players on the ice now. Lost my train of thought there. Lakers have had some very impressive new players out there to start this season. Piper, tell me a little about them.
One of the players, Tommy Bannister, he's actually a transfer senior. He had 1 assist and 2 so far and scored twice against Nazareth in their exhibition game. He's really showing out on the ice so far as a newcomer, but also having so much experience being a senior. And then we have Luca Minoz, who scored against Nazareth in the exhibition game as well. And he's a sophomore this year. He played in 12 games last year, and he has 2 assists so far.
So some very impressive play from these new players. Gosick, obviously, very, very impressive when it comes to recruiting. You saw they aren't freshmen, a senior and a sophomore as those new guys on this team. But now, Michelle, give me the breakdown, Michelle, give me the breakdown on the returners now. We've talked about the new guys. Returners now, some of them on the ice, the leaders.
Yeah, absolutely. So for Oswego, we have Travis Baker coming back. Travis Baker assisted Cam Simons last night against Geneseo in that 1-0 win. This is his 3rd season with Oswego, and he had 26 points in 28 games last season. He was a key component in that SUNY championship win. And then we have Cam Simons. He was the only goal scorer last night in Geneseo. This is also his 3rd season with Oswego. He had 12 points in 27 games last year. Both are defensemen who have proven extremely strong on the offense. I think that this team strives on their two-way players. Baker and Simmons are huge examples of that.
Yeah, absolutely. So much potential from this squad, and still so early in the season. Now it's time for a little segment producer Mike Neckers came up with called Luke's Locks, where I'm going to drop some predictions that I guarantee happens in this game. Guys, for today's game, I got one very broad prediction and one very specific prediction. Number one is that I think Brockport is going to come out hot and try to take over quickly. They have something to prove on, and Oswego currently has a very dominant edge over them. You see that record that we talked about, Oswego killing it in the record, 100-6 or whatever it was, not even close. Brockport, they need to come out fiery here. They need to show that they can compete with Oswego, because as of right now, the stats say that they cannot compete with them. Now we're going to move on to my more specific one, number 2, and that is I'm confident that Matt McQuaid will score tonight. In last game against Geneseo, he had 6 shots. He wasn't able to get it down. I put him in my prediction last time I was up here on the perch. He did not do what I expected him to do, so I really think he is due here. I think he's one of the stars on this team. I know he's one of the stars on this team, and in only a matter of time before he scores, and I think it will be tonight. Piper, Michelle, what are you guys' thoughts on my locks?
I fully agree with the McQuaid one. I think it is his time to finally score a goal this season, especially him being a captain on the team. But I do think even if he doesn't score a goal, he's still bringing so much to the team.
Absolutely.
I agree. I would be willing to put money on both of your locks tonight, Lucas.
Well, thank you for that. With that out of the way, I think we've done enough talking for now. We're going to send it to a quick break, and when we come back, we're sending it to the Steve Levy Press Box right here on WTOP 10.
But I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog that one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan had played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Let me finish. No, stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked! You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore?
Gordon Ramsay in the sea here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah.
Welcome back to the perch here at the Deborah F. Stanley Arena, but not for long, as right now we're sending it to the Steve Levy Press Box with James Fitzpatrick, Alex Chemnitzer. Gentlemen, take it away.
Welcome into the Steve Levy Press Box here on WTOP 10. James Fitzpatrick alongside me, Alex Chemnitzer. And Alex, we got a good one here tonight. The Lakers come into this one winning their season opener after getting destroyed in every facet, but still come out with the victory over Geneseo last night. Meanwhile, Brockport, they dropped their first one against Buff State.
Yeah, absolutely, James. And we saw two different range of the spectrum last night. We saw, Oswego. We saw Gavin McCarthy, goalkeeper for Oswego, save 54 shots against Geneseo, really put his blood, sweat, and tears into that win. It was a statement win for the Lakers, beating the number 5 ranked Geneseo. And on the other end of that, we saw Brockport drop their home opener against Buffalo State. Really two ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, well, now you can see on your screen here, we're going to jump right into the goalie matchups. Alex, tell me a little bit about who's in the pipes tonight.
Yeah, so as I just mentioned, Gavin McCarthy, he will not be playing tonight. It will actually be Michael Manzi starting in goal for the Lakers. Michael Manzi is a true freshman. He played for the El Paso Rhinos in the NAHL last season with a 92% shot save percentage. Really solid, and the Rook will get to prove himself tonight. And on the opposite side, we have Brockport. For the Golden Eagles, it will be Dax Easter, sophomore, who started the season for the Golden Eagles and is getting his second start of the season here tonight.
Yeah, we were talking about Michael Manzi coming to this one. It was kind of a bit of a shock, not starting, in your home opener, the guy who got you the SUNY championship in Brandon Milberg.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a shock for everybody. I mean, new to the team, Michael Manzi, but he will get his opportunity. Maybe Milberg mentored him a little bit behind the scenes. They clearly have a lot of trust in Manzi throwing a freshman out there on your season home opener on Military Appreciation Night. It'll be interesting to see how Manzi pans out tonight. So I'm excited to see.
Absolutely, Alex. And now, talking about, great players, we're talking about, Michael Manzi or Gavin McCarthy. The other night he was great. How about your great players who's going to show up here tonight?
Yeah, so I already know Mr. McGarry over there. One of his locks of the night was a Matt McQuaid goal, but I completely agree with him. I mean, the captain on that squad, forward number 12, he had 6 shots last night against Geneseo, and one of those is bound to fall. Last season he had 16 goals, was second on the whole team last year. I expect a fiery start for him. And then on the other side, for Brockport, I have defenseman Victor Malzahn, who had 1 goal in the first 3 games of the season, has 32 career games played, 12 career penalties, but he has 9 shots this season, also second on his team. As a defenseman, I expect the Golden Eagles to utilize his versatility and get him involved in that offense early.
Yeah, and for me, for Oswego, they're a fast team. They can play on both ends of the ice. And I talked to head coach Ed Gosick in the offseason a few weeks ago. One guy he really pointed out was Connor Gato, saying his two-way play, phenomenal. And watch out for him in this upcoming season. He's got 81 games played. He's only got 1 game-winning goal in his career. And, the offensive numbers don't really spark. But like I said, Ed Gosick really shouted him out, saying, he's a smaller guy, but he's on both ends of the ice at all times. He's going to be all up in your face, and he's going to be really noticeable here tonight. But for Brockport on the other side, I want to stick on the two-way play. I got Skylar Flansburgh, and the offensive numbers aren't really there. Like I said for Gato, he led the team in goals last year, though, for Brockport. Not only that, he led in all forwards on Brockport in block shots. So this could be, a very defensive battle, especially for these two guys. And on top of all that, like you said, for your player to watch, this guy, Flansburgh, he had 1 major penalty last year, so watch out for him.
A lot of opportunity for breakout games here today, James.
Absolutely. For, the rest of the game, you're saying breakout players or stuff like that. What are the keys to the game?
So the keys to the game on the Lakers side, first off, I have Ride the Wave. It is your opening season home opener, Military Appreciation Night. Coming off of a SUNY championship season, be physical, feed into the crowd. The Lakers will take the energy from the crowd and translate it over to the ice. Secondly, patience is a virtue. The Lakers need to be disciplined on defense. They need to force mistakes and turn that into power play offense. That's really Oswego's bread and butter. The opportunities will present themselves. And then finally, prove who you are. Are you the same team that you were last year? Will you struggle against the team that you've handled in the past? Show these fans what you have in store for them for this season. Those are my keys to the game for the Lakers. And flipping it over to the Brockport Golden Eagles, my first key to the game is prevent the power play. If that is any key, if there's one key for the Brockport today, prevent that power play at all costs. Oswego, as I mentioned, goes to the power play, relies on it. They have a 32% conversion rate on power plays. You cannot give up a power play tonight, take the main component away from Oswego, and go from there. Secondly, I have control the tempo. Keep the possession preferably in the neutral zone and attacking third. Oswego uses a lot of counterattacks and likes to possess the puck, so taking that possession away from them will help Brockport not allow the Lakers to get comfortable. And lastly, Easter might be coming early here, James. Don't let your sophomore netminder get rattled by the home crowd. Let him ease into this start. Give him some support from the defensive lines. And Dax Easter had a better showing in Brockport's season debut than he did in his whole rookie year. Looks like he's starting to get comfortable. Give him some extra help and see what your sophomore can do behind those posts, between those posts.
Absolutely, Alex. Well, that's us. That's it from here on the Steve Levy press box. But keep it here on WTOP 10. The guys in the perch are going to be right back to you after this break.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
There's only one place to turn. No! Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say. No.
Spin the wheel. You got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to.
Welcome back to the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. We are here up on the perch in complete darkness. Myself, Lucas, along with Michelle and Piper. We are now going to get into everyone's favorite segment of the show, players to watch and picks to win. Michelle, let's start with you. Give me your player to watch first for Brockport.
For Brockport, I'm keeping my eye on number 44, Jackson Foggin. He's a freshman. He scored one of the... Excuse me, that is wrong. He's a freshman who may want to create a point streak and get his name out there early. He scored one of the 2 goals last night, which I think is really going to translate into tonight, wanting to keep that momentum for himself and for his team.
Absolutely. Piper, now we'll go to you for your Brockport player to watch.
My Brockport player to watch is number 22, Nick Reeve. He's a freshman forward. He scored 3 goals against Newman. I just think he's going to be crucial for Brockport this game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Piper. Now we'll switch right over. Give me your Oswego player.
My Oswego player to watch is another sophomore, also a forward, number 22 again, Colin Vasallo. He scored in the exhibition game against Nazareth, and honestly, that's my only thing for him. That's why I think he can be crucial to the game if he gets more out there and shoots a bit more.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Michelle, now your Oswego player.
Yeah, I'm sticking with that aforementioned Travis Baker, number 4 for Oswego. He's a very strong two-way player. He's extremely strong in the neutral zone as well. He's quick, very physical, very good at laying on those big hits without drawing penalties. And I just think he's extremely reliable in both the O zone and the D zone.
Yeah, I love everything that you guys had to say. The music is starting to play, so we will wrap things up really quick. We are going to give all of our picks to win. Piper, we will start with you first.
My pick is 6-2 Brockport. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. It's 4-2 Brockport. I think the 11-year curse is gonna hit Oswego this year.
Michelle, we'll go to you next.
I'm going 6-2 Oswego. Oswego averages 6.54 goals against Brockport in their previous games. It's a pretty evenly matched game, but Brockport is struggling to gain momentum early this season, and they may not warm up too well on the road.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think Oswego's going to be dominant. I'm giving it 4-1 to Oswego. I think they come out fiery. I did have Brockport come out fiery. However, I still don't think it is going to be enough. Oswego will be able to recover, and they will get the dub, a big 4-1 victory. But that is going to do it from us here up at the perch. When we come back, it'll be James Fitzpatrick and Alex Chemnitzer on the call for this matchup between the Oswego Lakers and the Brockport Golden Eagles here on WTOP 10.
If it's hockey,
In front, they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams, how do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
But I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan has played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Let me finish.
No, let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked! You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore?
Gordon Ramsay in the sea here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah.
If you like action, romance,
Polly sister, if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
Only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Crits.
Come on. I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to Deborah F. Stenley Arena. We're wrapping up some pregame festivities here on Military Appreciation Night. A ceremonial puck drop involving Lakers captain Matt McQuaid. Alex, what are you looking here for early start for both teams?
For early start, James, I mean, first off, just such a cool moment, the ceremonial puck drop. Amazing. The Deb is filled for an action-packed game right here. Amazing matchup. For Oswego, be disciplined, be controlled. You know that you've handled Brockport in the past, but this is still your home opener. You want to set the tone. I expect them to control everything and play patiently. For Brockport, I expect a fiery start from these Golden Eagles. I mean, they know that they might be a little bit overmatched here, and they will, no doubt, jump, fire start, and be energetic. They just got to play controlled.
Yeah, one thing for Brockport, they got to get shots early on Michael Manzi. This is a question mark goalie here for Oswego. You want to test them early with everything you got.
Absolutely. Taking shots at the blue line, like, you know, those deep shots, force deflections, you know, rebound off of that. Easy goals can come early if they are testing him, Manzi, early. So it'll be interesting to see.
Well, both teams getting lined up here for the opening face-off here at Deborah F. Stenley Arena. The Lakers wearing their ceremonial military appreciation jerseys. Brockport in their regular green jerseys as we are underway. The Lakers start out with the puck. It's deflected in by Gato. It's broken up by Brockport. They'll look to head the other way. Back for Manzi to stop behind the net. He'll lay it off for Travis Baker. Baker looking around the boards, held up there, good pressure by Brockport, and Baker will get the puck again. Looking to clear it out of the zone, deflected off a skate, right to neutral ice, Gato across, and the Lakers will get it in deep. They'll go for a change as Brockport in their own zone looking to escape. Lee up the middle of the ice and back towards the Brockport bench. Lakers trying to get it up the boards, deflected back into the Lakers zone.
And Lakers just doing such a good job of controlling the puck. When the Golden Eagles are jumping on them, they're playing poised and they're playing slow, and they're making sure they possess before they do anything else.
Brockport looking to forecheck here. Back behind Michael Manzi's net, the Lakers trying to escape. They just keep it in the zone. Now Payon will skate it out himself. Payon, a quick shot and a good save by Easter for the first shot of the game for the Lakers. Bodies flying on that far boards. The Lakers still forechecking on the boards. And now the Lakers have it in the corner. Back up to the point. Looking the other way for Payon. Payon, a long shot, went wide. Easter looked to cover it, and his defenseman gloved it down, then turned it over, and the Lakers still with the puck in the offensive zone. Brockport almost turned it over. They did turn it over. Oswego with the puck again in the offensive zone. Towards the middle. Back the other way. A shot and a just deflected wide of Easter there. A good pass. Now with the puck again in the corner. Back behind the net. Circling towards the middle. A backhander went in front and it was broken up. Brockport's able to escape.
Those are the opportunities you want right there, James. I mean, just textbook crisp pass, you know, find the back open end of the net. It feels like it's only a matter of time before the Lakers get onto the board first.
Yeah, that was Jonathan Bala with that pass to the open slot, and it was just deflected wide there by his line mate. Back behind the Manzi's net, up the middle of the ice, looking for a spring pass, and it's broken up by Brockport. But good forecheck here by the Lakers. Turning with it is Simons. He couldn't maintain control. Simons is able to get it back out to the point at the blue line. To the left, long shot there is deflected and cleared out of the zone. And that's where Josh Simpson will try to turn it the other way. And now the Lakers come back into the offensive zone. Down the right side. And that one went off the side of the net, looking to beat Easter on the short side. Deflected off the glass, and Simpson has the puck here off a pass by Travis Baker, but Simpson turns it over. Brockport with it towards the middle, blocked with the skates of Simpson. And Oswego looks to counterattack. Past the red line into the offensive zone on the left boards. Behind Easter's net. Back up to the point. Payon looking to get it towards the middle. He has to turn away from a hit. On the boards, Payon. Faking the pass, gives it across. Long shot and a save by Easter. Fudger on the far wall. Back behind the net, and Brockport has a chance to escape the zone, but Payon, good hustle to keep it in. Oswego still on the attack. Towards the far corner. Back out to the point, now Payon. Payon, deflection try and a save by Easter's pad.
They are knocking on the door right now, James. They are closing every Golden Eagle opportunity on defense and transitioning into some beautiful offense.
Payon towards the middle, good save by Easter, turning it away and keeping that rebound away from the cutting Laker. Cutting towards the middle. Now Brockport has it in neutral ice and they'll dump it in. Manzi stops behind the net. Manzi reverses, and now the Lakers having trouble getting out of the zone here. Keeping it in is Brockport, back behind Manzi's net, and taken down. There was a Golden Eagle, and it's going to go behind Manzi's net again. Lakers look to escape. Good collision there on the far wall.
There's so much shoving, so much energy. You can almost feel it humming off of the ice. This is two teams that hate each other.
Long shot there by the Brockport defenseman, went wide of Manzi. He's scrambling. The puck's on the back of the net. Payon's able to clear it away from danger. And now a bad turnover there in the corner, circling around Manzi's net. A wraparound attempt, save, rebound, stopped by Manzi. Another one stopped by Manzi. Still loose, over the stick and just wide. Brockport still controlling the puck here. The first grade A opportunity for either team here so far, and Manzi shuts the door.
Manzi absolutely showing everybody why he deserved that starting spot. His first game, his debut as a Laker, and he is proving why he is the man.
Getting through here is Travis Baker. Baker hit as he gave it to the point. A long shot, they score! Ryan Burke took the shot. It might have been deflected past Easter. Ryan Burke with the goal, and it's 1-0 Oswego.
What an absolute just deep shot testing. We mentioned it earlier with both of these goalkeepers. You need to take some deep shots and test them a little bit, and that one just gets to the top right corner just past the glove of Easter. I mean, the testing early. Oswego was knocking on the door for some good opportunities, and they found it right there. Here we go.
Good to see the Lakers getting on the board first in a game yesterday where they were dominated for most of it and came out the win. But the early goal is always big to get momentum. Burke with the puck again. He'll circle the other way. Back up top for Simpson. Blue line to blue line. Across, and a good shot there. Just went wide of Easter's blocker. Burke looking to keep it in the zone, but Brockport's able to get the puck up to the blue line. It's kept in by Burke. Burke all the way across. Long shot there is blocked. Lee still can't get it out, but he gets help, and a big hit by Travis Baker. Now whistles blow. Burke going after Lee. They exchange some pushing and shoving as play comes to an end.
It's going to get chippy early. I mean, Lakers get on the board 6 minutes into this contest. Brockport is not going to take that lightly. And now we have a Brockport power play. I mean, this is an opportunity. We saw Manzi get tested early, James. This is an opportunity for Brockport to capitalize.
And they call Travis Baker for that hit. And it will be a Brockport power play. We'll see how they set up here on this power play. They have Skylar Flansburgh, who we talked about in the top of the show. He led the team in goals last year, and we'll see how good his shot is. This one is behind the net. The Lakers looking to get it out, and they will clear it all the way out on Easter's goal, and he has to get down to make that save. Back with the puck is Victor Malzahn. He got it up to Cole, and now it's the other way into the Lakers zone. Good forechecking here by the Golden Eagles. Behind the net, Flansburgh all the way up top.
It's time here for... Sorry, James.
That one's on the boards. The Lakers trying to get it out, but it's still on those boards. Pushing and shoving there by the other Flansburgh. That's Spencer Flansburgh. Malzahn up top. Shot just wide. That one's cleared.
That's exactly what Brockport wants now. They have to capitalize on this power play, but those long shots, those deflections, those rebounds, it opens the door for anything to happen for Brockport to equalize this game early on and stay in it.
Coming back into the offensive zone as the penalty's upcoming. A good save by Manzi. It was loose. Now a scrum breaks out. The whistle blew. I'm not sure if that crossed the line. That was a good save by Manzi after a great rush there by Nick Reef going end to end and almost had a good scoring chance.
Did you see the stick work on that drive? He just split and weaved through 3 defenders. If he converted on that goal, that might have been play of the game if I've ever seen one.
Well, both teams got a penalty here. They gave one to Oswego's Jonathan Bala. And it will be offsetting penalties. They also gave one to Brody Seats of Brockport, as the referees will work it out. Lee going over to the official. It'll be an offensive zone faceoff here for the Lakers to Manzi's left. It'll still be a Brockport power play though, so those penalties were offsetting. And Travis Baker will come out in 51 seconds if there is no goal scored here on this power play. The faceoff to the Manzi's left, tying it up, and the Lakers are able to get it out of the way down the ice.
Lakers are doing a good job defending as a unit, moving as a shape, not getting spaced out by the extra man, and they're doing a good job of trying to kill this power play, just forcing Brockport to go deep into this count.
That attempt by Reef to get into the offensive zone was broken up and cleared all the way down. Easter's got to give it to Malzahn, who will look to get up ice. He heads behind Easter's net, and now here comes Brockport heading up the right wall. To Lee. Lee trying to get through, broken up by Payon. The Lakers are able to skate it out of the zone and all the way down behind, right on goal into Easter. Malzahn with it behind the net. As the power play comes to an end, Travis Baker is out of the box. Malzahn will head up ice right in front of the Brockport bench, dumping it in behind Michael Manzi's net. It ricochets off the boards into Manzi. He has to shovel it behind his net again and all the way down the ice. Easter stops it there. Here comes Brockport the other way, trying to get through. Good play by the Lakers defenseman to break it up. Maria dumps it in. Stop down there.
And now the Lakers can take a breath. They can, take a second, even strength, and just find out how they're going to control their next possession.
That long shot just over the glove of Easter, and it's chipped out of the zone. Looking for the puck here is Travis Baker. He heads the other way. Almost a dangerous pass there, but it worked out. Oswego looking to get it out of the zone on the near boards. Shifting through ice across the blue line, all the way around the net, put it in front. Here's a shot and a good save by Easter. That was Seamus Stevenson with the opportunity there right in the top of the slot.
And the Lakers on all of their shot opportunities are taking it into the offensive zone, but they are going behind the net before they initiate any of their offense. They are looking for that little slot pass right in front of the crease, and they are looking for those little tap shots that will get them quick points.
And Seamus Stevenson, who just had that opportunity on the draw here in the offensive zone. Offensive draw lost by Stevenson. And stumbling there was the Brockport defenseman, number 17, Tobin Winslow. And he wasn't able to get it out of the zone. On the boards, looking to get it deep are the Lakers. And Brockport looking for an easy exit here. They get one, but it missed the target, and it's going to be an icing on Brockport.
All right. But Travis Baker in this game, not only did he have the one goal and that one penalty, but it feels like he's everywhere on that ice. He's making up ground so fast, and he seems like he's tempering every single Brockport opportunity, just being that guy for the Lakers to be like, hey, calm down, let's take a second, and let's control our game.
Face off to the left of Easter. The Lakers get their top line out. Connor Gato on the face-off. It was chipped on the wall up to the blue line. Gato couldn't get the puck there, and Brockport's able to get it out of the zone. It won't be an icing, not nearly far enough. Oswego looking to get it out, heading behind Manzi. all the way up. Good passing here. And let's see if the Lakers can get a rush going. On the wall, good play there by Winslow to get the puck away. Winslow falls down, and he might have tripped up a Laker there, nothing being called. And now it's chipped out of the zone by Brockport. Here is Bala.
Now the crowd's starting to get involved a little bit, James.
Yeah, the crowd getting a little louder as Gato puts it behind the net. Looking to get it up the ice was McQuaid, and it's cleared out by the Lakers' own player to try and get it to Simpson at the point. And the Lakers look to counterattack. Here is Connor Gato. Gato looking to get through around the net. Gato out in front, and a good save by Easter's blocker. This is Brockport trying to get out of the zone, and they do. Brockport looking to control it into the zone. Here's Reef. Reef trying to get through, wouldn't allow him. And it is still in the Lakers zone.
We expected a fiery start for Brockport, and we got it. We are seeing bodies hit the floor, collide, and now a good counter opportunity.
Burke drops it off. A shot is blocked. Good block there by Malzahn. Payon looking to keep it in. It is going to leave the blue line. Payon shifting through ice towards center, and Baker will get it back deep. Easter stopping behind the net. Malzahn up the wall, and the Golden Eagles still couldn't get it out. They're going to put it behind Easter's goal, and now they have an opportunity to get out. Backhanded to Reef. Reef puts it deep near the goal of Manzi, and Oswego has an opportunity to get it out here. Good stretch pass. Back the other way. A shot and a save by Easter. He had to look behind him as the Lakers' Colin Vassalo had the chance there.
And James, 2 passes and they're in scoring position. The Lakers are now doubling the Golden Eagles 9-4 in shot attempts, and the Lakers just have so much poise in their own third, and when they transition, there's no stopping them on offense right now, shot-wise.
Yeah, that's how the Lakers score their goals. They get it all on the transition through the neutral ice and getting dangerous opportunities. Lee dumps it in, looking for a forecheck here. Simon's there to help. He'll start the breakout, and it will go all the way up in the air. It's still in the Lakers zone, and now it's out of the zone. Back at the red line, dumping it in and looking for a forecheck into the left corner. Off the wall, Simons, good play there for Vassalo. A shot and it's deflected.
Somebody needs to go retrieve that stick.
Yeah, there's a loose stick in the Brockport end. Manzi has to bounce it away, and the Lakers get it out of the zone here. Vassalo looking, shimmying around. Good moves by Vassalo, and he's going to take a hard hit. That's a good hit there by the Brockport defender, and now come the other way. Here come the Golden Eagles into the zone. A long shot deflected by Simpson. Baker looks to reverse. Back near Baker, and the Lakers still can't get it out. Good forecheck here by Brockport. Comes in front, and it's taken away. Here come the Oswego Lakers the other way. Looking for a forecheck is Brett Fudger. He lost it, and now the Lakers dump it in on goal onto Easter, who steers it away. That broken stick that you were referring to is now in front of the Lakers bench.
A lonely shard in the middle.
And it will go all the way down. No icing called. Baker back in his own end to come up with it. Starting the breakout. The reigning SUNY Defender of the Year dumps it into the offensive zone right in front of this Lakers bench, where Gavin McCarthy, who really needed a break after last night, will have a good view on it. Flansburgh one-hands it into the offensive zone. Almost forced a turnover. He did force a turnover. Brockport with it in the zone. Long shot there by Cole went wide. Flansburgh all the way up top. Long shot deflected. It's blocked. Rebound in front. Looking for Flansburgh on the other end. It wouldn't go. Another shot and a save by Manzi. It's still there, and it just went wide. Lakers still can't get it out, and it's kept in by Brockport.
Brockport is getting great opportunities. One of these, they're knocking on the door now. One of them has to go. I mean, they got to take advantage, though, of these chances.
Into the Brockport end. Oswego controlling the puck well. Down low, flipping it down low was Tommy Bannister. McQuaid's down there, the Lakers captain, stick lifting, and it almost went into the dangerous opportunity. Now Bala protecting. Back behind Easter's goal. Comes in front. Good save by Easter. Dangerous opportunity there for McQuaid. McQuaid with it again. Comes in front. Still loose, and it just went wide. Bannister had the opportunity on the rebound. Bala up top. Down low for Bannister. Bannister protecting. McQuaid is there to help, and it is chipped up the boards, but not out. Good keep in there. Here is Bannister. Long shot. Glove save. Excuse me, that was McQuaid with the long shot, and Burke took a hit up high as the play does come to an end in the Brockport zone.
Both of these goalkeepers are certainly making a name for themselves right now. I mean, two young guys who are dealing with all these ricochet shots, all these constant pressure, deflection shots. I mean, a nice glove save there from Easter. He is putting his body on the line, you know, diving for each shot possible, and I'm loving the energy from both of these teams in this matchup so far.
Burke against Flansburgh on the draw. It's a tie-up on the wall, and Brockport looking to get it out of the zone. They're tied up there, and then they're going to clear it out of the zone. Lee looking to forecheck. Oswego with the puck, and they'll protect it back in their own end, and Baker will put it behind his goal, looking for a breakout here. Simpson turning. A couple bodies colliding there for Brockport. Lee was one of them, and it's chipped into the Brockport end softly, back up into the air. Gloves looking to get it down. Burke protecting, and he couldn't get a shot off. Burke all the way up top. Now across for Simpson. Simpson a long shot, it was blocked. Flansburgh using his body protect it. And Brockport will get it up to the blue line, and once again, they can't get out of the zone. Down low, a dangerous opportunity. Simpson a long shot, and a good save by Easter on a deflection.
Just relentless pressure right now from the Lakers. Fights every step of the way, sticks flying. I mean, what, 4 shots on that one possession? I mean, the Lakers told everybody in this home opener that they are here to play, and they are showing it right now on the ice.
And the Lakers have 15 shots so far here in the first period, one of them resulting in a goal to only the Golden Eagles' 6 shots on goal, testing Michael Manzi. Face off to the right of Easter. It's won back cleanly, a long shot into the glove of Easter. The long shot there by Aiden Cooper.
Brockport a little bit on their heels right now. I mean, now they're getting, their shots are they're being outshot, doubled, you know, 18-10, 12-6 shots on goal. I mean, Brockport's got to find a way to stick it back to Oswego here. Otherwise, it might get out of hand and ugly fast.
Face off to the right of Easter again. Right in front of the Oswego bench. A good hit there by Simons. It went on goal. Manzi has to cover up, and the face-off will be to his right in the Lakers defensive end.
Last night, James, a factor of why the Oswego won against Geneseo and was so effective against them in that 1-0 loss was how efficient their special teams are, and I'm really liking to see the control that their special teams have also in this game as they win another face-off.
This one's on the wall, trying to get it out there, and it is pushed out of the zone. Simons shimmying through, trying to put it through the defender, and now the Lakers still have it. Up top, Vasilo lost it. Breaking out here is Brockport through the red line, and Vasilo there to break it up. They have an off-man rush here, and it was just over the stick. Now into the far corner. Looking to break it out is Reef. Reef heading back deep into his own end, trying to find some space to get out. This forecheck by the Lakers, too good for him, and now it's up in the air, and the Lakers have it back into the offensive zone again. All the way through, missing his target, and Bala will have it. On the far wall again, back into the offensive zone cleanly. Chipping it deep, all the way up in the air. Fudger will dig for it, and now a board battle on those far boards. Still digging for it. Looks like Brockport wants a whistle. The referees aren't giving him that whistle. It's still deep, and now that long shot was blocked. It was finally dug out there by the Lakers, and it's put towards the middle. Good job by Stevenson to keep it alive. It's down low again behind Easter's goal.
For the majority of this game, the Oswego Lakers have looked extremely crisp, but there have just been a couple of little miscommunications.
2-on-1 here, down low, good save by Manzi sliding to his left. Stevenson's able to break it out. Still not out, now it is out. Both teams struggling so far to just get a clean breakout so far in this first period. As Brockport's able to get it way up ice, good stretch pass. All the way through, back into the corner. Behind Manzi's goal, Travis Baker pressured there. Connor Gato's there to help, chipping it along the wall. Baker's taken a couple hits, and now Baker is able to skate it out himself. 3-on-2 the other way. Here is McQuaid. McQuaid back for Baker, and a save by Easter. Now here comes Brockport the other way, and a 3-on-2. Across the zone, and here's a shot, and it was blocked. Rebound, oh, what a save by Michael Manzi.
Manzi is earning this spot. Filling in for McCarthy after a stellar night, and he's picking up right where McCarthy left off. I mean, two amazing opportunities right there for the Golden Eagles. 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, and Mancini says, nope, I'm a wall.
That was Josh Grun with the beautiful chance there for Brockport with the one-timer opportunity. And Michael Manzi, a few beautiful saves here early in this one in the first period. This faceoff will be to his left. Brett Fudger drops it off, cleared all the way out, and now the Lakers with it in the offensive zone. Here is Burke dropping it off, looking for someone to pass to. Here is Payon. Payon has it again. Payon save, rebound, cleared away. Payon turning back with it into the the Brockport end. In the corner, reversing again. Burke turning again. A lot of reverses here, and now it's going to leave the zone. That pass was meant for Payon, and it went by him.
And there, James, is one of those miscommunications I was talking about. You know, really crisp gameplay, but just a couple of missed passes, a couple of missed open opportunities that the Lakers really could have capitalized on.
That pass was deflected into the zone, but it went up into the netting. That faceoff's going to be in neutral ice on the Brockport end of the ice. Just under a minute to go here in the first period. The Lakers leading 1-0 on a goal by Ryan Burke. Just about 6 minutes into the game. There's a tie up here. Lee couldn't come away with it. Malzahn across to his defense partner. Over the red line and into the zone behind Michael Manzi's net. Good forecheck here. Lee is there for Brockport, but now Oswego's going to come out with it. Simon's up past the defender Malzahn, and it's chipped into the zone by Vasilo behind the goal. Looking for a breakout. Good forecheck here by the Lakers, but Malzahn's able to get it on a reverse. He chips it up the wall and out of the zone. 26 seconds to go. Bala turning with it. Up the boards and chipped in by Simons. Easter stops on the net for his defender, Malzahn. Back into the zone. Still no still no easy breakouts for Brockport as they're able to chip it into the zone with 5 seconds to go here in the first period. And that will do it for the first period with the Lakers up 1-0. On a good first period for them, Alex. 18 shots on goal.
Absolutely.
And only 8 against.
And a very good defensive period for Dax Easter. You got to give credit where credit's due. Action-packed defensive battle so far.
Yeah, and talk about the goaltenders, too. I thought Easter, he faced a lot of shots. He had a good period for himself.
Yeah, absolutely. He was a stone wall. Again, the Lakers are so good at attacking in transition and forcing, 3-on-1s and 3-on-2s. And, Easter just went out there, showed. If you told me that he was a sophomore, I would not believe you. His poise is that of a veteran's.
And looking the other way, Michael Manzi, we saw him making a few desperation saves in that period.
Yeah, that's, you talk about, making your debut and making your presence felt. Manzi did exactly that in that period. Just relentless pressure, some acrobatic saves, putting his body on the line. Both keepers look absolutely phenomenal.
And it's going to be interesting to see, if Manzi continues this progression throughout the season, who's going to be the goaltender moving forward. But that will do it for the first period from us in the press box. But don't go anywhere. Lucas, Michelle, and Piper, they're on the perch, and they'll be giving you your first intermission report here on WTOP 10.
If it's hockey,
In front, they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Come across.
And welcome back to the Deborah F. Stanley Arena for the intermission report between Oswego and Brockport. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Still Lucas McGarry, still Michelle Smith, and still Piper. We have not gone anywhere. We have just been busy watching some hockey, and let's get down to it. It was a very interesting first period. First thing I want to talk about, though, how cool were those Oswego jerseys? It's Military Appreciation Night. I really loved them.
Oh yeah, they've got those awesome, the Geo Camo pattern on there. It's a staple in hockey at this point for that military appreciation, so we really do love to see it out on the ice. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's so cool. You'd love to see it. And now we're going to get right into the action. Michelle, Piper, we knew this was going to happen beforehand. The physicality and chippiness that we have seen between both of these teams has been a little bit too much if you ask me. Piper, what have you seen?
2 times the players kept pressing each other. The refs had to come in and break it up in between them. And there was a little bit that one of the players came back on trying to say something, but the ref kept pushing them back. So I think it's getting a bit too over dragged here. I think they kind of got to lower it back a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to have the last word in. When you're out on the ice, it gets chippy, it gets physical. Your guy, he says something you didn't like, so guess what? You got to say something back to him. Now we're going to move right into the first goal of the game. Ryan Burke, Michelle, break it down for me.
Absolutely. That first goal, that was Ryan Burke for SUNY Oswego, assisted by Justin Ryan. I got a little bit of whiplash when the PA announced that overhead here. That was an amazing goal. Those 2 players, they are sophomores. They combined last year for 54 points in their freshman season, which I think is amazing. It's great to see how that chemistry and that freshman, intensity, wanting to prove yourself, is now translating over into their sophomore year. They're still just as hot, coming out here fiery, like you mentioned during your Luke's locks. Really fiery and getting right ahead. I believe it was 5 minutes and 22 seconds into that first period.
Yeah, glad to see my Luke's locks are at least somewhat accurate so far. Matt McQuaid, still waiting on you to score that goal. I have so much faith in you, my friend. But now I want to talk about the shots that have been going on. The shots on goal between Oswego and Brockport. It has been way in the favor of Oswego. Piper, what does Brockport have to do to get that shot count back up in the second period?
I think there's a lot they have to do. I think they are taking the shots. Oswego's goalie saw 3 back-to-back shots in a row in the beginning of the period, and then towards the middle of the period, again, 3 back-to-back shots. I kind of think they need to cool just a little bit. They kind of, after that first time, obviously 3 back-to-back shots not going in, they should have taken it back, pulled it out that second time, and kind of recuperate.
Yeah, absolutely. You're trying to get those rebound shots, but sometimes it is better to just get the new look out on the ice, try and reset something. Now we're going to move on to our goalie matchup of the night. We've had Michael Manzi and Dax Easter both playing very, very good games. Michelle, Michael Manzi, 8 saves so far. Perfect as always.
Absolutely. Michael Manzi is really, once again, we keep saying proving themselves, but this is a relatively young team. Michael Manzi is in tonight for McCarthy. McCarthy made 54 saves last night in Geneseo. We are keeping so far, we don't want to jinx anything for those watching from a Lakers fan point of view, but so far a perfect game for Manzi. We'll see how that keeps going.
Yeah, now we'll move on to Dax Easter, who has, after that goal, seemed to have locked in. He's got 14 saves so far. Piper, like you already talked about, he had a lot of saves early. How good was he playing besides that one goal?
I think he is honestly extremely locked into this game. Nothing's really frazzling him up. With the Oswego goalie, it kind of looked that he was getting frazzled just a tad, but you're not seeing that at all with Dax Easter. I think he's very into the moment. He's paying attention every which way, head always on a swivel.
Now, I want to talk about Matt McQuaid one more time. He was my loop block to score a goal. But Piper, you noticed that Matt McQuaid seemed to be very helpful out on the ice. Tell me more about that.
I just said I think that he's good at getting the puck out of sticky situations. Kind of when everyone's pressed against the wall, Matt comes in, he's able to get the puck back for the Oswego team, no matter where they are on the ice. And I just think that at the end, with all that, your lock is going to come true with him getting a goal at the end of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, guys, we had our players to watch and our picks to win in the pregame show. Let's go check in on them. Player to watch, Michelle. Who's been doing good, or have they been letting you down?
So, Travis Baker, that was my Oswego player to watch tonight. Baker's been phenomenal so far. A lot of that two-way play that we mentioned, a lot of that play to the neutral zone. He has 2 shots tonight. He did serve 1 2-minute minor for interference, which is less than ideal. But, you know, it happens every once in a while. He's got some nice clean hits against the boards, though, which is really playing into Oswego's favor. And he's really working his legs tonight, getting up and down the ice as quickly as he needs to.
Absolutely. And Piper, what about you? How have your players been doing?
Both of my players are playing great so far, but I like to highlight my Brockport player, number 22, Nick Reef. He's skated by 3 Oswego players, just him against the goalie. Sadly, he did miss the shot, and then one of the little riffraffs happened out on the ice. But I think he's doing a great job so far. He really is. After that shot, he kind of stepped back just a little bit, drawing behind the play. I think it kind of scared him a little bit, but I think once he gets that momentum back, he'll do great.
Yeah, absolutely. Now let's go to our picks to win. Piper, you were the black sheep picking the Brockport Golden Eagles to win. You said, what was the score that you said?
I said 4-2.
4-2. How's that looking for you right now?
It's not looking great so far. However, I honestly think that it can still be pulled out. That 11-year curse, I am staying with it. I think it will happen tonight. I think maybe they're a third-period team, maybe all 4 goals in the third at this point.
And Michelle, what about you? I believe you said it was 6-2?
I said 6-2 Oswego. Right now, the shot count, there's a 10-shot differential for Oswego 18 and Brockport 8. 1-0 doesn't look too good for the next 40 minutes of play, but who knows? Oswego's a very high-scoring team.
I said 4-1. I thought Oswego was going to get a couple more goals. And who knows? Maybe Manzi won't be perfect, and I will get my first correct one. Maybe any of us will get our first correct one. But that'll do it from us here in the press box for this first intermission report. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we got 20 minutes more of hockey action with James Fitzpatrick and Alex Chemnitzer coming up here on WTOP 10.
I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan I've played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Let me finish. No, finish. Stop.
Johnny Manziel? That guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked! You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore?
Gordon Ramsay in the safe here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
Surface is this. Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn. Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris.
Come on. I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. Oh, you got censorship.
Welcome back to
Welcome back to Deborah F. Stemley Arena here on WTOP 10. My name is James Fitzpatrick, alongside me, Alex Chemnitzer, for the second period here between the Oswego State Lakers and the Brockport Golden Eagles. Alex, what are you looking for this period?
I'm looking for one of these teams that have been knocking on the door this entire time to, start converting on these chances, but that might not be possible with the goalkeeper play we've seen. I mean, the netminders are really putting in work. A freshman on the Lakers side, a sophomore on the Golden Eagles side. It's been incredible. Ryan Burke converted on got his first point of the season, first goal of the season, on his first shot of the season. That's efficiency, my friend. And, besides that opportunity, we have not seen much more just because of how good the keepers have been. Deflection shots, ricochets, they've been stopping them on all levels, and it has been incredible to see. I think we're in store for a lot more goals given the type of formations and the fluidness of this game.
The Lakers are kind of known for their defense. It's been a huge story for them, especially last year with their run to the SUNY championship and the NCAA tournament. Ed Gosick is known to be a defensive coach. The past two games, especially yesterday and now what we've seen in this first period, have not been good defensive periods. How do they come out of this locker room and come into this second period and really adjust that?
I think it's just about composure. I think Gosick needs to talk with his defensive lines each level, and I think he needs to say, hey, we need to start going back to our roots, going back to our basics. What makes Oswego so good, you mentioned defensive mindedness coach, but he defends in a shape. They hold their shape. They are a defensive unit that defends together, and they need to be congruent and they need to be consistent with each other to change up that game plan.
In the preseason, I kind of commented in one of the games that the Lakers formed the neutral zone with a 1-1-3 trap, which is known to be a very defensive formation. We haven't seen that a lot today, so it is interesting to see how they will go about this second period. As we are underway here, Brockport will start out with the puck. Long pass right into the zone. Sanchez is in on a goal, and he couldn't get the shot away. A penalty is upcoming on Oswego, though. They'll touch up, and the penalty's called.
Sloppiness right out of the gate. You had a whole intermission to, regain yourself, regain your confidence and regain your composure. And 15 seconds out of the break, we see a really sloppy penalty from Matt McQuaid, their captain. That is not a good look for Gosek, and it is not a good look for the Lakers coming out of the break.
Yeah, well, it was a fast break there on a beautiful pass right out of the gate. Sanchez trying to go to the backhand. He was hooked by McQuaid. The penalty's called, and now the faceoff has been won by Oswego, and they'll clear it out to start this penalty kill. All the way down, Easter will stop it, leaving it for Reef, who will take it behind his net and leave it there for Malzahn.
It's time to take some time here for the Golden Eagles. They really need to make sure that this power play counts. I mean, they got a minute 36 for the rest of this game to equalize.
All the way down, Easter will stop it behind his net, faked out a Laker there, and the Brockport Golden Eagles will start out on the breakout here. Reef, good move, breaking into the zone, try to pass it off, kept alive by Brockport, still in the zone. Good play by Malzahn to keep it in. Here's a shot by Lee and a save by Manzi. To the other side, here's Reef along the wall, down low, trying to put it back up top, and the Lakers will clear.
I tell you, if Manzi keeps playing at this high of level in his first game as a Laker, we're going to see a goalkeeper carousel throughout the season with Milberg, Manzi, and McCarthy. They all look like star caliber players.
Reef was hit off the puck as he tried to make a move into the zone. A turnover there over the stick of Simpson. And now Flansburgh with it. Flansburgh back up top. Maria to the other side. Reef all the way across. Good passing here. Taylor couldn't get a shot off, and now the Lakers will come out with it. Possible chance here. A little saucer pass there by Simpson, wouldn't go.
Lakers doing a nice job of just, clearing the puck, letting that clock go down, and forcing Brockport to, take these long skates up and down the ice.
Dumped in there by Cole. He couldn't get around Bala. Payon playing it up the wall. Now a board battle here. Payon still digging for it. It is loose, and Brockport will come away with it. Hogg. Pass there to the middle. Manzi made a save. Another save there by Michael Manzi. Out of the box, and here comes Vassallo to the net. A move and a save by Easter. It's still loose, and Brockport's able to get out of the zone. Getting it into the offensive zone, flipping it back the other way to the opposite corner. Cole back down low. Good play by Manzi to break up the pass. Into the middle, nobody home. Flansburgh's going to chase down Vassallo, and it's going to go behind Michael Manzi's net.
Two more unbelievable saves for Michael Manzi, and they almost converted into a clear one-on-one, but another great save from Baker. As we see another one right there, these keepers deserve medals of honor right now for their performance.
That's a good save by Easter. Good little chance there for the Lakers, breaking it to the top of the slot. You're talking about the goalies, how well they've played so far. 20 shots for the Lakers, and 19 of them have been stopped by Dax Easter. The faceoff will be to his right. Brett Fudger's on the draw for Oswego, and it'll be Joshua Crystal for Brockport. 1-2 Fudger's left, and Crystal will look to get it out. He does get it out. It's chipped away by the Lakers defender, and now it's cleared out of the zone again. Brett Fudger looking to battle, and now Simpson is there. He takes a hard hit, and it's dumped into the zone. Simpson had to pick up his stick and get back into the play.
Collision after collision, just bodies on the floor. And credit to Brockport, they are showing Oswego, maybe going into this game, they are no easy opponent.
Brett Fudger down the near wall with speed. He protects the puck, gets it back, and now he spins away, trying to get it to the net with a power move and a good save. It's poked away, but the Lakers still with the puck. In the corner, good moves there. A big battle in front, a penalty upcoming, and now a retaliation penalty was called. The original penalty was going to be called on Brockport, but in the crease, that was Sean Williams who wound up taking the retaliation penalty, and I can't imagine Ed Gosick's going to be happy about that one.
Absolutely not, James. I mean, Gosick is looking at them right now in disdain. I mean, your first 4 minutes coming out of the second period where you're looking to, continue all the shots on goal that you had in the first period, and in the second period having a penalty right out of the gate, and now a possible second penalty right here for the Lakers. I mean, this is very sloppy play. You can see right here, just in the middle of the Brockport's crease, just scrapping Brisdell. Just throwing hands and not giving any leverage or leeway.
The play will remain 5-on-5. It was offsetting penalties to both Bristol and Williams, as they will respectively serve 2 minutes. And the faceoff will go to the right of Easter once again.
Yeah, and again, this is another chance in another game to show off those how strong your special teams are. We keep seeing so many faceoffs now, and it's kind of been 50-50 split. But the Lakers, if they want to get control back of this game, need to prove that they are the dominant ones on the faceoff end.
Gato curled away with it. Gato back for McQuaid. McQuaid for Gato. Gato's got Baker. Baker towards the middle, and Easter slides across to break up that pass and cover up.
Oh my, we are seeing Brockport just not backing down. It seems like every time that the Lakers have an opportunity to take a step forward in this game and get an insurance goal, they take 3 steps back because Easter and the anchor of the Brockport's defense just will not back down. They do not want to concede this.
Face off to the left of Easter. Burke couldn't win it. It is chipped up to the wall, and it's kept in by the Lakers. Back up top, it's Simpson. Simpson reversing. Now a chance here, and couldn't get away with it. And now here's a chance for Brockport if they hurry, but it's good play there by Travis Baker to get back. He turned it over though. Brockport with the puck back up top. Cleared away by Burke, and Burke almost had a breakaway attempt. Good play by the Brockport defenseman to break up that pass. Michael Manzi's going to play it around the boards. Up the wall, still in the corner, and now the Lakers will come away with it and turn it over, but Baker's there to help out his teammate and get it out of the zone. Baker all the way up, deflected into the zone. Easter behind the net to play it up the wall. Easter, good play to play it all the way around the board, start a breakout. That pass missed into the zone behind Michael Manzi's net. Brockport to the puck first. Here is Lee. Lee reversing with it. Couldn't play it away, and now the Lakers will have it again. Losing it there was number 9, Nicholas Miller. Miller is back for it and is able to start the breakout. Up the wall. Here's Simons diving for it. Couldn't get the puck.
Brockport now has to utilize, they are starting to defend really well as a shape. Similar to what Oswego probably should be doing. They are disrupting every extra pass that the Lakers are trying to get right now. And now they need to try to control their offense into Oswego's defensive third.
Simon's going to take it from Payon, who whiffed on it. The Lakers still with the puck again. They're going to go into the offensive zone. Here's a chance here. Whiffing on that pass was Vasilo. Going to go into the wall, and now Lee turned it over. Lots of turnovers here. Fudger to the middle, and it's deflected away. Simons couldn't get that shot off. In the corner, Vasilo loses it and cleared up the wall by Brockport. Shipping it out of the zone, and the Lakers will look to get it right back in. Might have been touched there by Fudger, who was offside, but Fudger's going to put a backhander on goal, and Manzi makes the save.
Some great utility work there from Brett Fudger. I mean, he, as the extra skater, being whatever that the Lakers need on offense, and defense, he is everywhere. Great shot on goal, great save by Easter once more, but, Fudger making a little bit happen. The only thing he's not making happen, though, yet is the conversion. We need to see some goals start going in for either team.
Off the draw, here is McQuaid. The Lakers captain into the corner. Makes the move. McQuaid Down low, pass intercepted by the Brockport defenseman, Cole. Chipping it up the wall, almost gloved down, and now it's taken into the zone. Flansburgh, good speed here by Flansburgh. The Brockport fourth line putting on some pressure, comes in front, and that one just deflected wide. Into the corner again, Cole out in front and is taken out. Here is McQuaid. Matt McQuaid across, Bannister missed it, McQuaid with it again. McQuaid into the corner, Bannister all the way up top. Simpson, Baker. Baker back down low. Bannister waiting for it. Splits the stick. Bannister cycling back up top. Baker shot deflected wide. Didn't get a lot on it, and Brockport has a chance to get out of the zone, and they will.
Just getting that stick in there right there for Brockport, disrupting, but now a quick counter to what the Lakers are known for.
Good save
and
there.
Dax Easter, man. Easter will be coming early right now. I mean, he is playing out of this world. 23 shots, only giving up one. The Brockport defensive line and offense needs to give him a little bit of support, a little bit of life to breathe, because man, oh man, Dax Easter is making his presence felt.
That was the chance there by Tommy Bannister on the long slap shot into the glove of Easter. This one was put towards the middle, broken up by Josh Grunn, comes in front, and it was deflected out of play.
And another face-off, whose special teams will kick in first. I mean, Lakers are making everything happen on offense. Transition, defensive shape into their transition. They are playing their game, and Gosic's got to be a little bit happier. He just needs to see some pucks go through the net.
Ryan Burke on the draw. He's able to kick it out, and that one was sailed wide. This one's going to go all the way back into the Lakers' end, where Aiden Cooper will face a forecheck and then get it out of the zone himself. Towards center, broken up. Sloppy passing by Brockport, and they're able to get possession right back behind Easter's net. Good moves here. Looking for a breakout. Good forecheck by the Lakers, and they're going to get their breakout. Into the zone. Long shot and a save by Manzi.
Little wake-up call for Manzi, making sure he's not asleep back there, because most of it's happened in the Brockport's defensive third. I mean, good counter, way to get out of all that pressure, that relentless pressure that Oswego is putting on Brockport. Way to get back into your offensive zone, and let's see if they can make some magic happen, not being here for a while.
The face-off will be to the right of Michael Manzi. One forward and a save by Manzi on that quick shot by Flansburgh. In the corner, behind Manzi's net. Good job by the Lakers to chip it out of the zone. Right back into Michael Manzi's end. It's Bala behind the net. Bala looking for someone to pass to. He's going to skate it out himself. Now to the right side. Miller loses it. And now the Golden Eagles come back right into the zone. Dragging a shot, and it just went wide. Flansburgh shrugged off that hit by Nicholas Miller. And the Lakers look to get it out again. Off the boards, Vasilo making moves, gives it back. All the way across, good passing here by the Lakers to get into the offensive zone. Here's Simons, down low, Vasilo. Fudger cutting to the net, and he was taken down by Easter. No call called, and now Baker making moves into the middle. Fudger looking for a shot, and good defense by Brockport to take it away from Fudger. He still got it on goal. Easter makes the save, and now Lee going after a Laker in the corner.
These Golden Eagles will not be deterred. Some absolute, just putting your body on the line, just diving in front of pucks. Baker just had an amazing setup right there for Fudger, and Fudger had a whole back net, but we see the defender for the Golden Eagles dive right in front of it. You know, they will not back down against Oswego, and kudos to the Golden Eagles. You know, after a 5-2 loss last night, probably tired after last night, just coming out here and refusing to give up. An amazing defensive battle so far for both teams.
We've seen a lot of physical play. One guy who's really been in the middle of it all night has been Matthew Lee, the freshman for Brockport, really getting under the skin of the Lakers. He's going to finish a check there, and now it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Reef with it. He shoots and a save by Manzi with the blocker. Lee flipping it back towards the goal, and it went wide. Baker on his backhand, puts it behind the net for Simpson. Simpson deflected out by Lee, and now here is Stevenson protecting the big body, trying to put it towards the goal, and he loses it. Brockport's able to get it away. Reef out of the zone.
Yeah, I mean, Oswego there almost gave up a crucial mistake, letting a 2-on-1, and Manny Sanchez was right in position on that back net for a deflection. They just couldn't get the luck on their side on that break.
Reef going to control that pass well. The Lakers take it right back. A double team here on the boards. Sanchez able to give it to his defenseman, and they just get it out of the zone, but the Lakers able to touch up. Good forechecking here by the Lakers. Off the boards, and it will be no icing, says the linesman, saying that the Lakers defenseman Aiden Cooper was able to get to that puck. Cooper will start the breakout. Coming down the wing is Connor Gato. Gato, long shot was blocked. He's going to go after the puck on the forecheck. Gato with it again, comes in front, and that one was stopped by Easter. Gato fakes the pass. Gato towards the middle, and the mess came off of Dax Easter. So that offensive chance will be dead for the Lakers.
Lakers trying to get back to that offensive, formation that worked so well for them in the first period, going behind the net, looking for slot passes in front of the goal, just anything. But now it seems like the Golden Eagles are starting to anticipate the Lakers' next step on offense, and they look like they're starting to get used to how the Lakers want to play, and they're making them uncomfortable. They are making them work for it, and that is the perfect way to get the Lakers a little bit in a funk here in the second period and take the crowd out of it.
It's going to be Trudell for the Golden Eagles against the Lakers center on the faceoff, and now the Golden Eagles will come out with it. An odd man rush chance here, and a save by Manzi. Crowd applauds that good save by Michael Manzi. On the wall now. A long shot is blocked. Another shot got to the goal and just wide. Payon on the wall. Chips it up for Bannister, and now the Lakers having a little trouble getting out of their own zone here, but it is chipped out off the wall, where Winslow will give it to his defense partner.
And
deflected into the zone there. Now you can go.
We talked about it earlier, my fault, James, but we talked about it earlier, like testing Manzi in net, and right there you can see that they clearly adjusted the game plan to try to test him a little bit more in those deep blue line shots.
This one's behind the net. Lakers trying to get out of the zone. They will. Burke kicked it back into his own zone. Probably not the best play to make there for Ryan Burke, and he does a good job getting back on the back check to make up for his own mistakes. Dax Easter really great at playing the puck there as the Laker ran into the referee on the wall, and Dax Easter started the breakout for his team. Grun loses the puck to Baker, and it's chipped off the wall and out of the zone. Brockport trying to get it right back into the zone.
Lakers got to get back to that formation of just moving as a unit and just having a little bit of consistency, letting their guys take a breath by moving as one single entity and not just irrationally, trying to create these one-on-ones on defense, because that's where mistakes happen.
Here come the Lakers on the counter-attack. Basilo, a shot, good save by Easter. The puck's still loose behind the net, bodies flying. Basilo went after the puck, and Brockport's going to come away with it. A big hit. That was a big hit there by Simons in the corner on Jackson Fawn.
Talk about getting the energy back into the crowd. That's one way to do it.
Physical play has been big here tonight for both teams as Easter flips it up the wall. Still not out of the zone. Good forechecking here by the Lakers. Here's Simons to his right. Down low. Good moves here by Fudger. He couldn't get away with the puck. Trying to come out with it, and the Brockport Eagles get it out of the zone. Easter stops it behind the net, and they'll regroup.
The Lakers have to take advantage. Brockport looks a little gassed right now. I mean, we knew they were going to come out aggressive, but it may not be sustainable to keep that energy throughout the whole entire game. Now they're switching lines, and now they're going to have to hope that one of their second units can keep up.
That was an icing there by Travis Baker. It's going to be another offensive zone faceoff here for the Golden Eagles. Brockport, the past few minutes, have been turning up the pressure a little bit. You see some forechecking that the Lakers really can't keep up with. And 6:33 to go here in the second period. It's a defensive zone faceoff here for the Lakers.
Absolutely. Brockport needs to get to the end of this period, either the same score or just, hold on to that last 6 minutes right here. Don't let the Lakers take advantage of you.
That shot was a blocker save by Dax Easter into the corner, and the Golden Eagles will escape the zone. Sanchez's pass was deflected out of play into the Brockport bench.
Deflections everywhere, bodies flying. We have seen this. It's only the second game of the season for the Lakers and the fourth game of the season for the Golden Eagles, but we are seeing some very sloppy early beginning of the season play right now, very far from the sharp forms that both these teams are capable.
Easter will stop it behind his goal, gives it off to his defenseman, and the Brockport Golden Eagles will be able to get it out of the zone, but not much further than just past the red line, as it's going to go right back into their end. Good forechecking here by the Lakers, but now here comes Sanchez the other way for Brockport. Flipping it across, he'll look to get it back. It's going to go into the corner. Payon there for Oswego. Shrugging off a forechecker, that's Lee. Lee doing a good job forechecking here, and now Reef will take it. Reef trying to get it in front. It was poked away all the way around the boards. Getting it first is Oswego, and they'll get it out of the zone. Flipping it into the zone, and Dax Easter will stop it behind his goal. Brockport looking for a quick breakout as they're changing. A couple yelling Lakers there looking for too many men. That's flipped towards the goal. Manzi made the save, and now Oswego's going to break out the other way. Back and forth they go into the Brockport end. Dropping it off. Here's a shot and a save by Easter. Rebounds there, and a great save by Dax Easter. Back to the point at the blue line. Shifting across. Hitting it back here at the top of the zone, and a good glove save by Dax Easter on that long shot by Brendan Gilmore.
And an absolutely chaotic, just back and forth. Both defenses, both goalkeepers are spent right now. I mean, you see Dax Easter just, Lakers get a nice back net opportunity right here, and Easter just flails himself to the right side to cut off that angle. A beautiful technique on his 29th save.
Back to the point. Gilmore couldn't keep it alive. It's going to be Bala dumping it back into the end. Here is Easter stopping it behind the goal. Malzahn to his left, to his right. It's poked away, and now Oswego is going to keep up with the forecheck here. Burke putting it towards the middle. It's broken up. Brockport looking to get out of the zone, and they do. Protecting the puck is Trudell, and he lost it. Gilmore on the forecheck. The freshman defenseman for Oswego all over the forecheck, and he does a good job helping his team get the puck back. Burke on the wall. Bodies flying here. Well, big scrum digging for the puck in the Brockport end. A lot of pushing and shoving. And now Brockport's able to come away with it, and they'll get it out of the zone. Heading
good
towards
opportunity.
The offensive zone. Now Simpson. Simpson turning with it, and he'll come away with it. Simpson to Baker. Baker flying into the zone, dropping off for Simons. Simons stopped by Easter.
And right there in Oswego's defensive third in the offensive zone for Brockport, they had that opportunity. They had a 3-on-2, and the Lakers just caught up and closed it very fast. We are seeing some excellent, fast-paced defensive hockey here. I mean, both teams are looking for that sliver of luck to just go their way to make it either an equalized game or an insurance goal, and yet we have yet to see it so far here.
Vassalo looking for the puck here off the faceoff. It was put back towards the middle. Brockport's going to get it out of the zone. The Lakers will regroup with it. Here's Travis Baker on the wall looking for Simons. It went by him, and it will be an icing on Oswego.
Yeah, and, you know, both teams, you can feel it right now, are a little spent. I mean, this period feels like a stark contrast from the first period. The first period was Lakers dominating, you know, Dax Easter, you know, fighting for his life there in net. But now Brockport is pushing a little bit back, and, you know, now the Lakers look like a team that's on their heels a little bit. And it's just going to come down to these last 3 minutes. Who wants that more? Who is less tired? Who's willing to spend themselves a little bit?
Off the draw, Brockport comes away with the puck in the offensive zone. A wraparound and a save. Glove down. Now Hogg at the point. Long shot went wide of Michael Manzi. On the left wall. Good hit there. And it's kept in by Hogg. Hogg with it now. Down low. Deflection just went wide by Seats. Back up top. Looking for Hogg again. Good poke to keep it alive, and the Lakers are able to get it out of the zone. Good hitting there by Seats to forecheck, but is taken by the Lakers, and they're able to break out into the offensive zone. On the right wall, long pass there, and a save, and getting run into was Dax Easter, and that's going to draw a crowd to the right of Dax Easter's goal. Easter's slow to get up, a lot of pushing and shoving going on down in the Brockport end.
I mean, just like football, James, you touch the quarterback, the offensive line is going to get involved. You have disruptors for a reason. Dak Easter gets swept off his feet a little bit, gets a little clipped. Definitely not intentional, but you never know. Either way, does not matter. You go protect your guy.
It looks like the Lakers might get a power play here, which is really shocking because Dax Easter was run over. I believe that was Simpson who ran him over. And it's shocking to see that the referees are granting the Lakers a power play. It's number 88, Aiden Taylor, who gets the penalty for Brockport here. Probably a rough of some sort, jumping into the pile. But certainly it will be a Lakers power play.
Yeah, certainly an interesting judgment call there. I mean, you know, they say Aiden Taylor, you know, initiated the fight in the far quarter there, but I don't know. Either way, I don't blame him for going after.
Well, the faceoff will be to the left of Dax Easter. Conversation going on between the Brockport coaching staff and the officials. Definitely a lot of disagreement going on that Brockport bench as Aiden Taylor will have a seat for a few minutes here with 2:55 to go here in the third period. In the second period with the Lakers up 1-0. Face off to the left of Dax Easter. The Lakers' top power play unit is out. And the quarterback for the power play, Travis Baker, will have the puck here. He gives it off to his right, and he'll get it right back. Here's the captain, McQuaid. A shot, and it's blocked. Baker chips it along. Bannister back up top for Baker. Baker patient with it. Now Bannister. Bannister down low to the slot, and a save. Rebound still loose, and Easter gets on top of it.
Baker did a great job of initiating that possession, swinging it to McQuaid, swinging it to Bannister. But again, it feels like the story of this game, we keep saying his name, Dak Easter. Learn the name and learn it now. Sophomore keeper who is doing his all to make sure that his team stays in it on the power play. Puck ended up rolling right by that back corner, but he jumps on it, one arm. I mean, man, you got to give this young kid some credit for the hard work and effort he is putting in.
That was Connor Gato with the shot in the bumper position on the power play for Oswego. This one's going to be cleared all the way down to Michael Manzi. And it'll be Travis Baker starting up here for Oswego. Being pressured, and he's going to have to drop it back for McQuaid. Crystal all over them. And now Simons into the zone. Bannister, Baker, looking. Now here's a chance here. McQuaid couldn't get the shot off. He's taken down. Nothing being called by the officials. Into the corner again. Grund is there. McQuaid looking for it. Baker's going to get at the top of the zone. Down low. McQuaid couldn't get it, and Baker's able to keep it alive. Baker down low, looking for a pass here. Baker back up top for Bannister. Good cycling here by the Lakers. Baker, shot blocked. Good block there by Malzahn. It goes back to the top of the zone. Baker, Travis Baker, long shot is blocked again by Malzahn and cleared out of the zone.
They're looking for that one magical window to open so that they can just capitalize on it. But Brockport, you know, maybe.
And they score. It's Connor Gato off a great pass by Travis Baker. A power play goal gives the Lakers a 2-0 lead.
Just an amazing goal deflection. It caught us off guard up here in the booth. I mean, Just one quick move and one quick finish. That was an amazing way to get an insurance goal on a much-needed power play conversion. That's their bread and butter, and that is Connor Gatto right there. Amazing job with a minute left in the period to get an insurance goal on Brockport. Brockport's got to feel a little demoralized after that.
Well, you saw the disappointment from the Brockport bench. They didn't like the penalty call, and it's going to result in the puck being in the back of their net to give the Lakers a 2-0 lead. Another long shot ends up in the netting over Dax Easter's head.
And now for the Lakers, you know, that's a sigh of relief right there. Your 33rd shot, you finally get your second goal of the game. That's a little bit assisted by Travis Baker right there. That is Baker's second assist of the season. Just great initiating offense and a great finish for the Lakers. Now they can take a step back, control the pace of this game a little bit more, not having to worry about an insurance goal.
Face off to the left of Dax Easter. Look on his face is he is disappointed with the goal that he just let up, but it wasn't really not much he can do there. Cross ice pass right through the legs of Dax Easter. The referee's having a conversation with Ed Gosick here right in front of us, as now they're given, looks like the okay to go. And the face-off will be to the left of Dax Easter with 1:02 left here in the second period. Some time right off now is 57 seconds to go here in the second period.
Great face-off win there by Manny Sanchez, who has 5 assists in the first 3 games of the season. Number 12 for the Brockport Golden Eagles. He is everywhere on the ice.
Off the boards, looking for the puck here, and now it's dumped into the Lakers zone. Couple bodies flying there. Payon behind the goal. Payon all the way up the boards, deflects off of a Golden Eagle, and the Lakers come back into the zone with it. Burke being double teamed, and he couldn't come away with the puck. Off the boards again, Burke with it again. Here is Burke, and a save by Easter. Burke kicking it along, and the Golden Eagles still being pressured. Great job by the Lakers with this forecheck. And now the Golden Eagles will have a chance to regroup in the final seconds here in the second period. Reef brings it into the zone, couldn't get the shot off, and that will do it here for the second period with the Lakers up 2-0 off a power play goal in the dying minutes by Connor Gatto.
Just a chaotic period in general, really fast-paced back and forth. Both teams looking a little bit sloppier than they even did in the first period, and you know, the Lakers end up getting the good end of that sloppiness. They are able to convert on a much-needed power play goal, and just a great feeling to go into the third period with a little bit of cushion.
Yeah, as you said in the top of the show, Alex, keys to the game, stay out of the box. If you're Brockport, they didn't do that. Special teams are huge.
Absolutely. Special teams are huge. Discipline is huge. And your ability to not make penalties in big spots, especially in the closing minutes of a second period, that is exactly what they needed to avoid, and they didn't.
And talk about the goaltenders as well. Michael Manzi, don't say the S word, 14 saves through 2 periods.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't jinx. Fingers crossed for the young man, but, you know, amazing showing for him so far. And again, amazing show for Dax Baker. You know, that power play goal, it's hard to defend that, you know, cross ice pass right in front of the crease through your legs. That's not on Baker. That's on Brockport as a team, not being disciplined and not controlling their defense and their fouling. And, you know, both the keepers have been amazing. It's been unfortunate for Baker, or for Easter. He's gotten the short end of the hockey stick a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about to the top of the second, for the start of the second period. You know, defense is a big thing for the Lakers. It's how they play. It's, you know, what they play for. We saw the first break. Well, we saw the first breakaway coming into the second period. Other than that, I thought they played great.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, Manzi was almost falling asleep back there a little bit because their form and shape was so good. As the chuck-a-puck goes on, I mean, the Lakers are making sure that they're staying in Brockport's defensive third.
Well, that's going to do it for me and Alex here in the second period, but don't go anywhere. Lucas, Michelle, and Piper on the perch, and they're going to break down the second period here on WTOP 10 right after this break.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
From across the
And welcome on into the Deborah F. Stanley Arena for the second intermission report of the night. I am Lucas McGarry alongside Michelle Smith and Piper Kiernan. And guys, we didn't think we were going to have a lot to talk about as the minutes started to tick down. And then we had a minute 20 left and an absolutely beautiful goal from Connor Gatto. Michelle, what did you think?
All reliable Connor Gatto. I mean, I'm shocked we went this long into this game without hearing his name, honestly. Of course, that was going to be solo assisted by my player to watch, Travis Baker. So it's been a good night for me up on the perch here. Honestly, a great goal. It was a lot of scrambling near the net after a bit of a scrum up on the glass. I think that Oswego was really just firing it in, kind of getting their aggression out on that puck, and Gatto saw an opportunity, and he capitalized on that aggressive play.
Yeah, and we saw it was on that power play that we will talk about later because it was a very, very questionable call by the referees. But the first thing I want to talk about in that period was how good both goaltenders played. Piper, we had Michael Manzi with 18 saves. We had Dak Easter with 30 saves. Who's been playing better? Because I think it's hard to tell, even with Easter letting up those two goals.
I personally think that Easter's playing a better game. He's getting more shots taken on him, getting him so many more saves, but not even that, just so many more shots to begin with. Like, Oswego Lakers keep on shooting. He's saving all of them, minus those little two slip-ups. But other than that, he's doing such a great job.
Yeah, and he has been hit very, very hard a couple of times. There were a couple times where I thought it was going to get a little more than just chippy. We had a very, very huge hit on Dax Easter, and obviously his teammates were not too happy about it. We were able to see he was right in front of our perch down below, and it was not good for Dax Easter and the Brockport Golden Eagles as he got absolutely wiped out on that play. And then right after that, for some reason, Brockport gets the penalty and Oswego goes in the power play, and that's where Oswego gets the goal. So very, very interesting there. It went to a fight, actually. It was, here we go, right here. Gets taken down, and there we go. That's a whole lot of scrapping going on. All these teams not really having too many nice things to say to each other. We were talking about it earlier. Someone gets chippy, you say something. Someone else has got to say something too. It's just as simple as that. But other than that, I think we got to talk about penalty minutes too. 8 penalty minutes for the Lakers on 4 penalties. Michelle, what do you think about that?
I think that Oswego's an aggressive team. The Lakers like to get in their opponent's face. They'd like to be intimidating. I think it's getting a little bit away from them tonight. I think that they have less control over their aggression than they think, and that in the third, that might start to kind of wear on them. The more time you spend in the box, the less time you're producing. That's just an obvious fact. They need to really fix themselves up and lock back in on the goal, which is to win the game if you're the Lakers at home in front of your own fans, and worry a lot less about being chippy and starting these scrums.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Now, guys, let's go take a look at some of our players to watch. Obviously, like you already said, Travis Baker helping you out, making you look good. Piper, what about you? How have your players been doing?
So I talked about my other player to watch on Brockport. So to talk about Vassallo, also number 22 forward, in the beginning of the game, he got in front of the net. He was in front of the net. He got passed to him. He just kind of missed the net just a little bit, or completely missed the puck, actually. Sorry about that. And then he keeps getting in front of the net. He's eager to get into the plays, and it's just not really working for him. And I think part of his downfall is when the Oswego Lakers are bringing it back to their side to score. He's skating closely to whoever's bringing it down the ice, and I kind of think that's falling behind there. I think he needs to get more in front of the play than just following the play.
So a little bit of a more spacious offense from Vassallo, like you just said. And anything else to add about Baker for you, Michelle? I know, obviously, like you said, you got the assist. Has he been doing anything else, or is it just clean passing?
Yeah, clean passing. Again, a lot of strength in the legs there. Of course, he did have a few penalty minutes, which, again, like I said earlier, is less than ideal. I will say that my player to watch for Brockport, Logan, it's been a little disappointing, honestly. I was expecting at least something from tonight. You know, you see his number out there on the ice, but he's just not really doing too much. Involved in a lot of plays, not really getting involved in those scrubs until very late up on the ice, on the fast rather, with Ryan Burke. Burke kind of had him in a bit of a headlock, a little bit of punching on the face, and the refs were a bit too preoccupied with Easter on the ground. So that was a bit of a missed call there.
Yeah, like you said, it might have been a missed call. It's like we already said, there's been a lot of physicality. We've seen a lot of battling here in the Deb. But now let's talk about our picks to win. Piper, you had Brockport. How is it looking for you?
I think it's still looking good. I said last intermission that I think that Brockport is going to score all their goals in the last period. And Oswego already scored the 2. If they score no more, Brockport scores the 4, like I said, in the third period, I'll be on top here. And I think it's possible with the 11-year curse. I'm standing by this curse.
So you have Brockport scoring 6 goals in this last 20 minutes.
4.
Or 4 goals. 4 goals, apologies. It was Michelle with 6. I got it mixed up. So you have 4 goals. Still very unlikely.
No, it's possible.
It is. It's absolutely possible.
It's 100% possible.
100%. I don't know about that one. Michelle, what about you? 6-2. I have 4-1. But it's been a low-scoring game. Are we thinking we're gonna get it?
I have a bit of a reputation for not doing very well with my picks. I don't think we're gonna get up there, honestly. I hope maybe for Brockport's sake they get 1 on the board, but I still think it's Oswego's game, just not with 6 goals.
Yeah, you know, it's a tough goal amount to reach. 6 is a lot regardless. They hit 8 in the preseason against St. John Fisher, but obviously that was St. John Fisher's first game of their entire team history. So we'll see if they can do it. For me, I said 4-1. I'm still okay with that. I think Oswego can ramble off 2 more. And I'm really looking for Brockport to see get something going, get some type of offense, because Oswego has just been absolutely shut down on defense, and Manzi has just been lights out. But I think that'll do it from us here up at the intermission report. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and stay tuned for period 3 between the Oswego State Lakers and the Brockport Golden Eagles right here on WTOP 10.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Come across figure.
more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan has played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Let me finish. No, stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked! You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore?
Gordon Ramsay in the sea here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah.
If you like action, romance,
If you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
Surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn. Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris.
Come on. I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back to
Welcome back to Deborah F. Stanley Arena here on WTOP 10 Sports. My name is James Fitzpatrick. Alongside me, Alex Kemnitzer. Excuse me, Alex.
You are okay.
For the third period of Lakers against the Brockport Golden Eagles. Lakers up 2-0 going into this third period. Alex, what are you looking to see here?
I'm looking to see Oswego move the puck around, really force Brockport to use the last bits of their energy, trying to chase after that puck, hunt them down. I expect the Lakers to use their space, use that clock. The clock is their friend in this scenario. Use as much time as they can, while also contributing to the 34 shots they have now. For Brockport, on the other hand, I expect to see them go down swinging. I expect to see them use every last bit of energy that they have left to try to win this game. Do their best, go out with a bang.
Well, I wouldn't say go down swinging just yet. Still a whole third period here to go. 20 minutes. 20 minutes to go here. Third period, Lakers up 2-0. The puck is dropped, and the Lakers will start with the puck. Excuse me, a little battle there in center ice. Lakers will start with the puck. McQuaid couldn't hand it off, and Sanchez will escape with it. Brockport going the other way. McQuaid on a turnover. He gets it into the zone. Sanchez right back with it. Across they go. towards the center ice, and a little sloppy play here. Reef is able to pick it up, give it to his defenseman, and a little miscommunication there. Malzahn has to go back in his own end to retrieve that one.
And you're right, James. Go down swinging was the wrong term. We got a lot of time here, a lot of play. And the Lakers have shown throughout this game that they have not been playing their best hockey. They've been making a lot of slip-ups and a lot of miscommunications. So all it takes for Brockport to do is capitalize on one of those small little mistakes, and we have a whole new hockey game. So a lot left in store here.
Well, on that icing call, it looks like the linesmen disagree with each other. Sanchez was cross-checked from behind. He was able to get that puck, but it didn't look like the Laker defenseman really made an attempt to get it, so it'll be a center ice face-off here to start play up again. Maria to his defense partner on the right side, deflect into the zone there. Michael Manzi will stop behind his net, give it to his defenseman. Ryan Burke on the wall. He's checked off the puck. Good forechecking here by Brockport. Put in front. They score! It's Skylar Flansburgh right in front, the team leader in goals last year. And Brockport's on the board. It's 2-1.
And James, your player to watch. You called it. It is Skylar Flansburgh capitalizing, and like we just said, whole new puck game right here. A minute into the third period, they took control. They capitalized on that one mistake. And now we were looking at a whole new game. 19 minutes to go.
2-1 Oswego here, and like you said, my player to watch. Don't want to get too cocky here, but both my players to watch have scored here tonight. That's a cover there by Easter. To the right of him will go the face-off. Oswego will have an offensive zone face-off here.
Yeah, Oswego now, I mean, if you're Ed Gosek, you are pretty ticked off coming out of that break. You know, it seems like a minute coming out of these period intermissions, the Lakers just haven't looked their best, haven't looked crisp like they were in the first period, and they got a lot to change right now. They cannot let Brockport keep up this momentum.
And that goal came off a great forechecking play by Brockport, and now here they come the other way. Another chance here for them, and Bristol couldn't get through the Lakers defenseman there. Back the other way. Here comes Oswego into the zone. Fought off by the Brockport defenseman, and he gets up the wall and out of the zone. Excuse me. Balla and back into the Brockport end. Playing it there and regrouping, looking for an outlet here is the Brockport defenseman Nicholas Maria. Maria drops it off. Great forechecking here by the Lakers, and it's all for nothing so far as Grund decided he didn't want to go on that forecheck and went for a change instead. Balla drops it off behind the net of Michael Manzi. Like I was saying, that goal came off a good forecheck by Brockport. It was just a great play along the wall to take the puck, get it right in front. And that's what you have to kind of avoid if you're the Lakers.
Yeah, absolutely. It feels like the Lakers are starting, after that, insurance goal, it seems like they're starting to get a little complacent. Great save by Easter.
Yeah,
wow,
that's a good save by
unbelievable.
Easter. A low shot, kind of scooped it up like a shortstop and got the whistle, as you were saying.
Absolutely. As I was saying, all is that the Lakers, maybe took a step back and got a little complacent, and Brockport knew that they were going to get complacent and called them out for it. We're like, okay, you are going to take your foot off the gas. We will make you pay for that. It was the perfect way to respond if you're the Golden Eagles.
And also on top of that, the Lakers shutout streak comes to an end after 5 periods and about a minute, as Michael Manzi is the first Laker goaltender to give up a goal this season. This one's put out of the zone. Josh Simpson back for it. Simpson will get it back. He's got Bannister to his right. Bannister will carry it into the zone. Here is Bannister looking. He's got an open man. Baker a shot and a good save by the blocker of Easter.
Not
Back
letting anything get past him.
Back up the wall. Here comes Brockport into the zone. Ill-advised pass there. Flansburgh back deep. And a good hit there. Travis Baker with it now. Getting taken down along the side of the net. Still couldn't get there. Bannister put it away from danger. Baker will reverse behind his own goal. Here come the Lakers skating out of the zone. Bannister dumping it in and out of play. It hit the glass on the concourse of the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. Good to see that nothing shattered up there.
Nearly took out the entrance window right there. Nearly took off somebody's head. That'll certainly wake you up if you're standing up there. Wow. Some powerful slap shots here.
There's a long deflection, and it will result in an offensive zone faceoff here to the right of Dax Easter. Won by the Lakers. At the blue line, controlling it. Looking for a pass, getting it down low. Reversing with Burke. And now Lee is able to get it out of the zone on an intercept. Here is Reef skating into the zone. Reef dropping it off. Good passing here. Lee, low shot and a good save by Manzi. Back up top, that shot is blocked. Knocked down, and Aiden Cooper's able to get it out of the zone. Give it all the way up. And battling for it there is Jesse Horacek. Taken out by the Brockport Golden Eagles on the right side. Getting through the neutral zone, giving it across to Lee. That pass was just a little ahead of Lee. And now Matthew Leeds in the corner, battling for the puck. It's still in there, pinned against the wall. Burke is in there for Oswego, and coming away with it is Brendan Gilmore. With speed is Gilmore. 3-on-3 across the line. Gilmore loses the puck. And now it's sent all the way down the ice, and it'll be an icing. That was the Brockport captain, Dominic Chirico, with that icing after the takeaway.
And James, the Lakers look a little out of sorts now. They're starting to try and experiment with things that they weren't doing in the first two periods. I mean, it started with Aiden Cooper trying to do a behind-the-back dump-off pass that just got completely intercepted, taken the other way. I mean, the Lakers are starting to uncharacteristically get out of what they're known for and what they're comfortable with doing.
That shot is stopped by Easter. As bodies fly, Lee took down a Laker in front. Easter gets the whistle off that long shot by Travis Baker. And good job by Easter to control the rebounds. That's what he's been doing well all game too, just keeping everything in front of him.
Absolutely. He is setting the tone. He is just telling his team, he is saying, we are here. You know, this team might have taken us a little bit, maybe underestimated us a little bit, as you see a beautiful just, putting his body chest on. Dax Easter has been amazing in this game.
Marsden flips it up out of the zone. Simpson knocks it down. Fudger's able to get it right back in. Chasing after it into the corner. Fudger's there for Oswego. Turning away from a hit. Fudger protecting well, puts it down low. Wrap chance here, save, glove down. Another chance stopped by Dax Easter. A good chance there for Simons, and a good play by the Lakers. Good cycling around the offensive zone.
And now the Lakers are trying to get another insurance goal. It feels like, once they got that insurance goal, like I said earlier, they took their foot off the gas. And now that Brockport has, pushed them back a little bit and now has some momentum, the Lakers are desperately battling back for that momentum to get this game back in check for themselves.
Lakers will roll out with their fourth line here off the face-off. Cole is able to get it, and Brockport's able to regroup and try to get out of the zone. Deflected pass there, looking for Flansburgh. And Flansburgh's knocked down, and now it's a 2-on-2 rush the other way. Just keeping his skate onside there, and a good save by Easter. Baker was keeping his foot onside there. Now Stevenson, 6'4", getting around the net. Back up to the point, Simpson to Baker. Long shot deflected in front, and just whiffing on it was Nicholas Miller. Another shot and a good save by Easter. Cleared out of the zone, and it will be an icing on Brockport.
I cannot say enough positive things about this young man, Dax Easter. Oh, ref took a little tumble. Happens. But that was incredible. The Lakers are now on their 42nd shot. And Dax Easter refuses to budge. He will not stop. Lakers need to put in one of these deflections if they want a shot at closing out this game.
Payon looking, getting to the net, and that shot went wide, looking for that far corner of Dax Easter. Payon's going to get it back here, trying to chop it down and turn it over to Bristol. Now it's Cole the other way. Cole took some massive hit in open ice. That was Connor Gato with the big hit right in center ice. Manzi's able to stop it behind his own goal. Lakers looking to break out here. Easy breakout, no attack from Brockport. Bristol was the only one forechecking. and it's flipped behind Dax Easter's goal. Maria along the wall, digging for it and breaking it out. Here come the Golden Eagles, turned over. Good job by Payon. And now here comes the Golden Eagles the other way. That shot, good blocker save by Michael Manzi. Here comes the chance here for the Lakers the other way. Along the far wall, here's Bannister. Bannister knocking down a Golden Eagle on the far wall. Bannister still digging for it. And now Matt McQuaid will come with it. McQuaid blocked. Another one. Good save. It's still loose. They score! It's Jonathan Bala on the rebound, and it is 3-1 Oswego.
And that is how you regain momentum right there. Everybody getting involved. Defensemen, forwards, captains, it does not matter. You buy into this. You check it. You check Jonathan Bala just off of McQuaid's insane slap shot power, the quick deflection, a couple of hits. They're all there for the rebound. Lakers take a 3-1 lead.
It was just a large scramble, bodies flying everywhere. It was a great block by the Brockport defender on that Matt McQuaid slap shot.
Looks like a rugby game.
Yeah, Dax Easter just couldn't recover. That one's off the back of the net, and now sticks go flying. Ryan Burke's stick went flying behind the net, and now he dropped it again. Face-off will be to the left of Dax Easter. The referee's huddling up again. Definitely an offensive zone face-off here for Oswego. Maybe not. They're pointing outside the zone.
Interesting here.
Not sure why it would be outside the zone, but nonetheless, not much argument from Oswego. I'm sure they have better communication down there. Ryan Burke on the draw. He is able to win it back. Great diving play, nothing being called. Bala was tripped up going for that puck. And now good forecheck here by Brockport in the corner, kicking it away. And Ryan Burke is able to start the breakout. Burke, good move, getting past the red line. Flipping it to his left wing. And now it's going to go right around the net. Back up to the point, flipping it back down low. Bodies flying everywhere. There's definitely one penalty being called to Brockport. Sacha Strudel, number 18, the defenseman. I'm not sure. He might get another one, too.
And if you're the Lakers right now, you cannot fight back in this scenario. Yes, you do not take your foot off the gas. Yes, you do not stop. Yes, you do not stop trying. But the refs are now ejecting Trudel. It is going to get chippy between these two teams. You cannot play into this. This is wild right here.
They are kicking Trudel out of the game, or at least sending him to the bench. I'm not sure if it'll be a major penalty. He's on the bench. I'm not sure if he's going to go down. Yes, he is going to go down the hall and back to his locker room. It might be some sort of, yeah, it is a 5-minute major to Sacha Trudel, which seems like it is a bit soft. It didn't seem like really that much going on. They could argue intent to injure, interference, anything like that. It didn't seem like there was an injury on the play or anything like that, but nonetheless, it will be a Lakers power play for 5 minutes.
Absolutely, yeah. And this is huge. This is what the Lakers want right now. They want undisciplined play like that. They want a 5-minute power play. Now the ball is in Oswego's court right now. You know, maybe a soft judgment call by the ref, as you said, but it is going to impact the Lakers so much for this. This is where they thrive.
Well, for the Lakers, you can score as many times as you want. With a 5-minute major, the power play does not come to an end if you score. Baker gives it across, a save there by Easter. It's still loose and they clear. All the way down to Michael Manzi. Like I said, they can score as many times as they want and they can really blow this game open.
Absolutely.
Travis Baker skating up with it past the blue line. Dropping it off, looking to get set. McQuaid might have been offside. Didn't look like offside, but Brockport is able to get it out of the zone. Michael Manzi will stop and give it to Travis Baker. Baker skating up with it past the red line into the Brockport end. Baker looking to set up this power play. Off the wall, glove down by Bannister. Bannister in front, looking for the slot. Baker, down low for Cam Simons. Back up top. McQuaid. Simons across. Here's Bannister. That pass was broken up and is cleared out by the Golden Eagles.
And you could see in that possession just the puck movement, but also the fluidity of that offense. We had McQuaid initiating it and then immediately rotating and just trying to get this shape out of order on the Golden Eagles side.
Flip back to the point. The Lakers setting up their power play. On the wall here is Luka Munoz. Back to the point. Here's Ryan Burke giving it back, and a shot went wide. That was Aiden Cooper with the shot. Munoz to Cooper again. Cooper at the point. Back for Munoz. Munoz couldn't get the shot off. Pressured hard, and it's cleared out by Grun.
Munoz right there was just a little too indecisive, just a split second, not deciding whether to take a shot on net, move it around a little bit more. You need quick, and you need to anticipate your next move before you even do it.
Cooper dropping it back at the red line. Burke gets into the zone. Munoz flipping it down low. Munoz again. Behind the net, Burke. Ryan Burke looking for a pass. Gives it up top to Aiden Cooper. Munoz down low. And Brockport isn't able to get it out of the zone. Back up top. Cooper, Munoz down low in the corner again. Good passing here by the Lakers. Cooper, Munoz shoots. It's blocked and cleared with 10:06 to go. 2:30 on the power play. The Brockport Golden Eagles are able to clear and kill off the first half of the 5-minute major.
Yeah, a lot of resilience from the Brockport Golden Eagles right here to just stay with it. Just don't give up hope. Just keep your shape. You know, we made it halfway through. Who says we can't do another 2.5 minutes? They just got to keep seeing it.
Connor Gato protecting, loses it for a second. McQuaid is there to help. McQuaid also lost it. A lot of flying around there. It looked like a trip there, but nothing being called. Across, and Gato couldn't get that shot. Deflected away. McQuaid keeping it in. Down low, Simons was pressured, and it's cleared out with 1:45 to go on the power play.
Oh, just inches away from Gato's second goal of the night. He was winding up for that, and now the Lakers controlling the pace completely here.
It's cleared out again by Flansburgh. Not the Flensburg that scored, actually Skylar's brother, Spencer, who plays on the fourth line for this Brockport Golden Eagles team. Baker will start it up. Baker protecting, trying to drop it back. Good pressure there, and now Munoz will skate it in himself. Luka Munoz circling back to the point. Baker, Cooper, this second unit on for the Lakers again. Still no goals on this power play, and Dax Easter will cover that up.
For a team that is amazing at converting on power plays, you know, 32.3% conversion rate on power plays. 4 minutes into a major penalty power play, the Lakers are struggling to finish on their opportunities. Very uncharacteristic for this Oswego squad.
And what you don't want is for Brockport to kill it off and gain momentum right back. A 5-minute major kill is something that could do that. Cooper playing it to Munoz. Munoz down low, looking for the bumper pass, and it's taken away, but Burke will have it back. Good pressure by the Golden Eagles, and they will clear again all the way down to Michael Manzi.
Yeah, it's just taking that extra 15 seconds off the clock each time to kill that power play. They're making Oswego work for it.
Skating it in is Aiden Cooper. Back up top, keeping it in was Munoz. To the other side, Burke. Burke skating with it. Looking up, shooting, it's blocked again. Still with it is Burke. Brockport not able to clear. Maria was there to get it, but his teammate gets it instead. It's chipped around the boards, and Oswego is still with it. Ryan Burke all the way up top to Munoz. 5 seconds to go on the penalty, and somehow they're gonna kill it off with 3 seconds to go on this Lakers power play.
And the MVP outside of Dax Easter, he's been doing this all game, but the MVP of that entire 5 minutes was Joshua Prisdall. I mean, third line center. He He was in the center of all the action, all the passing routes for the Lakers, blocking, deflecting, doing everything, as we get a little twisted shout action from the crowd. But if I was Joshua Prisdall, I would be shouting in excitement after stopping, killing off that power play.
It'll be another face-off here in the defensive zone of Brockport, and now the power play is officially killed off as Aiden Taylor, who was serving the penalty, will come out of the box, and what a kill for Brockport.
Just talk about a morale boost. I mean, to see your guy go back to the locker room, 5 minutes, that's a little demoralizing out the gate or midway through your third period. And, that whole bench has got to be fired up that they even survived that without giving up a goal.
Brett Fudger couldn't play it in. It's Stevenson with it. Stevenson looking for someone to pass to. He flips it back up the boards and all the way down. It won't be an icing. Bala will get it. Bala flips it behind. Here's Nicholas Miller spinning with it. Pressure coming. Miller's able to get it out of the zone. Good job by Nicholas Miller. Odd man rush at the Lakers' hurry, but they couldn't get into the zone. Given right back to Brockport. Malzahn playing it through center. It's broken up. Looking for Sanchez. Stevenson loses it, trying to get into the zone. Brett Fudger will put it deep. Easter stops it for Malzahn.
And if you're Brockport right now after this line change, controlling it, you got to say, we need to, it's now or never right now. We have to step on the gas, otherwise we are going to drop our back-to-back games.
Malzahn past the red line, looking to dump it in. He whiffed on it, still got it into the offensive zone, but the Lakers will come away with it. Put all the way down the ice, no icing. Looked like a deflection towards the red line there. The Golden Eagles with it, and they're able to get it out of the zone. Deflected by Gruns into the offensive zone. Aiden Cooper, good fake there, and he's able to get it out of the zone himself. He skates with it past the red line, flipping it in on the backhand behind the net of Dax Easter. Here come the Lakers forecheck again, but they're not able to come away with it just yet, and now they are going to be able to keep it in. Great job by Payon. Payon whiffing on the first shot, gets it behind the net. Good pressure by Brockport, but Bannister chases it down, and Brockport's able to get it out of the zone. Coming right back in is Simpson. Simpson behind the net. His team goes for a change. He's going to give it all the way back up top for Baker. Baker, long pass, good save, rebound, stop by Easter.
Amazing
a good deflection
stop.
Try there by the Lakers.
That was textbook. Just go to that back post, find a little slot pass, through pass right to the backside of the net. Oh, my goodness. Ryan Burke thought he was going to have the easiest goal of his life right there, but just an amazing toe save from Dax Easter once again.
Ryan Burke on the draw here for Oswego. He wins it back for Simpson. Simpson against the boards, still looking to get it down low. He is able to get it down low, and Flansburgh puts it behind his net. Brockport escapes out to the neutral zone. Oswego's still looking to gain possession, though, and they will gain possession. Baker all the way across quickly for Simpson. Simpson gets it in deep. Down to the corner. Behind the net, Flansburgh, the only goal scorer here for Brockport. Flansburgh up for Cole. Cole flipping it along, looking for Hogg, and Hogg gets it in deep to the corner of Michael Manzi. Baker, or excuse me, that is Baker in the corner. Travis Baker all the way out for his teammate at the blue line. Down low, on his knees, playing it along. Good hit. A reverse hit there by Justin Ryan on Flansburgh. Flansburgh is a much bigger body than Justin Ryan. Good strength there along the board. Still a big board battle. It's a 2-on-2, and Malzahn will come away with the puck for Brockport. Looking to play it up quickly. Glove down in the neutral zone, and it'll be a hand pass on Oswego.
Yeah, Lakers now have the freedom, up 2 goals here with 4:18 to go. They have the freedom here to just take their time, settle in on their possession, and the longer you keep the puck out of the way, keep away, as they say, the quicker Brockport is going to get exhausted, gassed, and the quicker that this game will end up in the Lakers' favor.
Following the hand pass, it'll be an offensive zone face-off to the left of Michael Manzi. Bristol is on the face-off for Brockport. It's put towards the middle, whipping on it once. Another shot went wide. Good defense by Bala to knock it away and prevent any further danger. Long shot there by Malzen, went wide. Keeping it in is Flansburgh, Spencer Flansburgh putting behind the net. All the way up the boards. Stevenson protecting, couldn't get out of the zone though. Back to the other point. Malzen, long shot, stopped by Manzi. Keeping it in. Good pressure here by Brockport. Bodies flying behind the net. Protecting the puck towards the middle and getting taken down, and a penalty is called. Aiden Taylor will draw it going towards the middle of the ice, and it'll be a power play for Brockport.
Just do the little things. Get under their skin. Be annoying. Make it so that the Lakers are going to make a mistake. Now you get a power play, and Brockport is going to be able to capitalize with an extra man after, positioning himself, the Brockport off forward.
After cycling so well.
Recycling, yeah.
It's the freshman defenseman Brendan Gilmore who takes the penalty here. And Malzen getting chased down, and he'll give it to Reef behind his back. Great pressure here by Matt McQuaid, the Lakers captain, all over it on the penalty kill, but Brockport's able to get it out of the zone. Through the red line. And it's chased down. Good job by the Lakers, and it'll be offside. Aiden Taylor touches it up, didn't get back.
Yeah, and again, now Brockport just has to move this puck around, find that little sliver of hope, have the puck gods be on their side, as they say, and just get a glimpse, a window of luck to let them back into this game with 3:16 to go.
Neutral zone face-off here for the Lakers to win. Travis Baker will take his time, give it to his defense partner Simpson, and Simpson will shoot it all the way down the ice. Dax Easter will stop it. And now a penalty in center ice. Referee's upset. Lee for Brockport, Nicholas Miller for Oswego, offsetting penalties. We'll see where the face-off goes.
Now this is what you don't want to do if you're the Lakers. The last thing Ed Gosick and his squad wants to do is start getting so chippy with the other team. Yes, they're offsetting penalties, but you don't want to get chippy to the point where you're playing sloppy hockey and you're kind of playing into what Brockport wants you to do. By having these sloppy penalties, you are kind of falling victim into the Golden Eagles' nest.
It'll still be a 5-on-4 power play for Brockport. They'll win it back. It'll go on goal. Dax Easter has to steer it aside and look for a breakout. Here comes Reef flying into the zone. Reef all the way around the boards. Brockport will look to set up their power play. Back to the point, nobody there, and Reef will have to chase it down.
And just as you open the door slightly with such little time left, you close it by making one off pass. They need to capitalize right here. It's now or never.
Into the zone, Maria puts it behind for Taylor. And it is cleared all the way down with 45 seconds to go on this power play. Intercepted by the Lakers. Moving in with a shot and a save by Easter.
Easter has just been all over that puck. He has been putting in an A-plus performance. 47 shots for the Lakers against him, 46 saves for Easter. He has been amazing. He's certainly proven that he is the starter here for the Brockport Golden Eagles. And the Lakers now, just doing a good job of killing that penalty, sending the puck down the ice and letting the time do its job.
44 saves on the night for Dax Easter. He's done his job as Cole coming down the left wing. Cole making moves down low towards the slot, taken by Ryan Burke, and he's going to skate out with it, a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Burke across, and no goal, it hit the crossbar. It was close, it hit the crossbar, went straight down. Brockport still has life. Coming into the zone, Flansburgh dumps it in, and it is whistled down for offside.
That was a textbook 2-on-1 opportunity. And as I just mentioned, the puck gods were not on his side on this finish. Just look at it. Beautiful slot pass, beautiful finish, hits the top of the post and goes out. Talk about unlucky.
Dax Easter went to the bench for the extra attacker here with 1:55 to go. but then he went back for this neutral zone faceoff just in case Oswego won it. Easter's deciding whether he wants to go, and now he's going to go.
Decision.
Easter to the bench. 6 on 4, now 6 on 5. And the Lakers able to get to the puck first on the wall. Reef is there to help. It's chipped all the way down and won't be icing, not far enough. Malzahn has to get it first. Malzahn protecting him in the back of his net, looking for a breakout. He gives it to Reef. Reef to Malzahn. Malzahn up the middle of the ice. Seats deflected it in, broken up, all the way down again. Malzahn to Reef. Malzahn got in the way of Simons to protect Reef from the puck. Now Malzahn again. Putting it into the zone is Cole, all the way around. Lakers to the puck first. They're able to chip it out of the zone. 1 minute to go here in the third. To the right boards, put in deep. All the way up, and it just missed the scoreboard here. And now it's on the left side. Maria in front of the Oswego bench took a hit to make a play. Here's Reef into the Oswego zone. Lakers want it offside. It's not called. 3-1 Lakers with 35 seconds to go. Maria on the left point. Back to the middle of the ice. Cole protecting. Looking for a pass on the boards. He gets it all the way down low. Lakers looking to kill some time with 25 seconds to go. All the way up top, Maria looking for a pass. Here's Reef. Reef couldn't get the shot off. Now he does. It's blocked. The Lakers get it out of the zone. All the way down and in. An empty net goal for Josh Simpson, and the Lakers make it 4-1 to ice the game with 12.7 to go here in the third.
Just putting the final nail in the coffin. Brockport did all they could, putting an extra man on the ice, pulling their keeper with the empty net just to get that little advantage, just trying to get that last little goal, that last punch. Ultimately couldn't find a window. Oswego closes it, and they're going to close out this game in a 4-1 victory.
Final seconds ticking off, and the Oswego State Lakers come into their season opener here at Deborah F. Stanley Arena and win 4-1 over the Brockport Golden Eagles. What a game for Michael Manzi coming in. A shock to start him, and he makes 19 out of 20 saves to secure the win for the Lakers.
Absolutely amazing game for Manzi. He will not forget this. His first game ends in a 4-1 victory, as you mentioned, with 19 saves. Just a great showing for Ryan Burke. An amazing goal for Connor Gatto, and an all-around defensive battle that the Lakers come out on top. Just a great showing in your season home opener. A little sloppy at times, but it doesn't matter as long as you put up that score at the end of the game.
On the top of the show, we mentioned that Connor Gatto only has one game-winning goal in his collegiate career. Now he has two. The game-winning goal will be credited. The game-winning goal will be credited to Connor Gatto. That second goal on the power play late in the second period. The teams exchanging handshakes at the end of the game here. That will do it from us here on the Steve Levy press box from Deborah F. Stanley Arena. I'm James Fitzpatrick, alongside me, Alex Chemnitzer.
I got you.
Thank you,
no
Alex.
worries.
From the Steve Levy press box, the Lakers win 4-1. After the break, though, Lucas, Piper, and Michelle will break it all down on the perch here on WTOP 10.
If it's hockey,
In front, they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Come across like her.
These folks, welcome back to the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. It is very quickly clearing out here, but what an interesting third period that was. I'm still Lucas McGarry one more time with Michelle Smith and Piper Kiernan. Got some lovely fans there waving in the back as well. But let's get really down to the business. Third period, start off hot with a Skylar Flansburgh goal just 55 seconds in for Brockport, Piper.
Yeah, that was such an insane goal. They came off right off the rip. Kind of bringing into your Lucas Locked right there, coming in fiery. There was a pass from behind to number 23 in front, straight in, great look from number 27. It was just a phenomenal goal, and that little hit at the end.
Yeah, absolutely, Piper. You couldn't have said it any better. 27-23, beautiful, beautiful shot. And now we'll fast forward to a little bit farther into the period because that made it 3-1. So it's a little bit more interesting now. Or excuse me, that was 2-1. And now you're getting a little more interesting. That's a close game. And then we get to the 5-minute major. Michelle, why don't you talk to me about that one?
Absolutely. So that was a 5-minute major on Brockport's number 18, Sacha Trudell. That was for contact with the head of Oswego's number 18. It was kind of a nasty hit. You just kind of see them go down there together on the ice. And you're just, I think we've got it on the replay over here. Maybe not directly. But, they done a nice little hit there, just kind of right on the head, which, is obviously never ideal. We never want to see people get hit in the head, especially on a play like that. He was a little apprehensive towards the referee when he was getting thrown off the ice for that game misconduct. You never want to see a player escorted off the ice like that.
Yeah, you hate to see that, especially from a player like Trudell. I was very close to that sitting down on the other side. He just straight up punched him in the face. It almost looked at it. It was really, really nasty, and that's where we got that 5-minute. Yeah. And then that led to a 5-minute major where no goals were scored, which I thought was crazy because I had my 3-1 prediction, and I thought that the 5 minutes was going to help me out. It did not. But then it went fast-forwarded, and then we had the final goal of the game. Josh Simpson helping me get my prediction right, 4-1 for the first time, and that is the final score of your game, 4-1, Oswego over Brockport. I think that'll do it from here up in the perch. My name is Lucas McGarry alongside Michelle Smith and Piper Kiernan. Stay tuned for next Friday. It is White Out Weekend, folks. We are already there. We will see you next weekend here on WTOP 10.